Morning, Ms. Snyder. You have Ms. Lundquist, Attorney Counsel Lundquist, and Glodowski. Glodowski, your client, Ms. Snyder, Ms. Glodowski's client has a limited access 1 to 5. I don't know if that was as charged that way. I didn't look at the ROA, but the client did pay another civil infraction of no insurance. So why don't the counselors meet in breakout room 4 and figure it out. Miss Lundquist, I have your client, Mr. Castaneda, in the waiting room. I can put your client in room 5 if you choose.
Okay, Your Honor, that would work. I'm just waiting to talk to a city attorney.
She's there. She's waiting on you now.
She's in breakout room 4?
Yes.
Okay. I'll go there now then. Thank you.
Mr. Francisco Castaneda. Mr. Castaneda.
Señor Castaneda?
I don't think he needs an interpreter according to his counsel.
Yes.
And start your camera, please. I'm going to put you in breakout room 5. Your counselor will come see you once she gets finished talking to the city, okay? Join the breakout room, please. All right, I'm gonna start letting them in. Okay, Officer Thomas.
State of Michigan, 36th District Court is now in session with the Honorable Judge Sean B. Perkins presiding. While court is in session, there will be no smoking, eating, drinking, sleeping, or laying down. I will ask that if you have on any hats or hoodies, that you please remove them unless due to religious purposes. Thank you, everyone. Good morning to Judge. Good morning to everyone.
Bienvenidos a todos. Este es el estado de Michigan, la Corte de Distrito número 36, con el honorable juez Sean B. Perkins. Mientras estemos en sesión, le pedimos a todos, por favor, que no estén ni fumando, ni comiendo, ni tomando,
Sergio.
ni durmiendo, ni hablando, ni recostados. Estén vestidos adecuadamente.
All right, now we have somebody talking. Everybody needs to mute their devices. I'm only going to say it one time. If you don't mute your devices and I hear some interruption, we're going to put you out.
Estamos oyendo a otra persona que está interrumpiendo. Le pedimos a todos, por favor, que pongan sus micrófonos en silencio. Si vuelvo a oír otra interrupción, voy a sacar a esa persona de la lista de causas de hoy. Vuelvo y repito, mientras estemos en sesión, no se permite ni que estén ni comiendo, ni tomando, ni durmiendo, ni recostados, ni fumando. Estén vestidos adecuadamente para la corte como que estuvieran aquí en persona. Si tienen alguna gorra puesta, alguna cachucha, quítensela. Tan solo se permite que tengan las cabezas tapadas si es por razones religiosas. Gracias y bienvenidos a la Corte de Servicio Comunitario.
Okay. Good morning, everyone. What I'm going to try to do is do the best I can to get you out as fast and efficiently as possible. And I'm going to try to get you out in the order that you came in.
Voy a tratar de llamar estos casos en la manera más rápida y eficiente posible, también en el orden en que han llegado.
Ms. Villarreal, good morning to you.
Good morning, Your Honor.
Raise your hand, please. Do you solemnly swear or affirm that you will truly, accurately, and impartially interpret in the matter now before the court, not divulge confidential communications, so help you God?
Yes, I do.
And do you swear or affirm that to the best of your ability, you'll interpret from English to Spanish and Spanish to English?
Yes, I do, Your Honor.
Very good. Ms. Hernandez, good morning to you.
Good morning, Your Honor.
You already? How can we?
Hernandez, can you raise your right hand, please? Do you solemnly swear or affirm that you will truly, accurately, and impartially interpret in the matter now before the court and not divulge confidential communications, so help you God?
I do, Your Honor.
You swear or affirm that to the best of your ability, you'll interpret from English to Spanish to Spanish to English?
I do, Your Honor.
Very good. I'm going to get, this is the city of Detroit versus Giorgio County, case number SP 1697279, counts 2. Appearance for the record, please.
Llamamos el caso de la ciudad de Detroit versus Gregorio Carrión. Números de caso es 1697279, cargos 1 y 2. Que todos digan sus nombres, por favor.
Elwood S. Berry Jr. on behalf of the defendant.
Elwood
State your
S.
full
Berry
name, sir.
Jr. representando al acusado. Usted, señor, díganos su nombre.
I'm sorry, Mr. Berry. These are reviews. So, Mr. Carrion, can you please state your name for the record, please?
Disculpe, señor Berry, pero estamos aquí haciendo los casos que están para una revisión. Así que, señor Carrión, ¿puede usted, por favor, decir su nombre completo?
Gregorio Carrión.
Gregorio Carrión.
All right, good morning to you. Today is the date and time set for a review, sir. You were ordered to do 12 hours of community service. I see that you completed those 12 hours of community service. With that, we're going to dismiss your case, okay, sir?
Buenos
Thank
días, señor. Sépase que este es el día y la hora que habíamos programado para tener una revisión de su caso. Veo aquí que yo le había ordenado que cumpliera 12 horas. También veo aquí que usted las cumplió. Le queremos dar las gracias y con eso desestimamos a su caso.
Gracias.
Thank you.
Thank you, Johnny.
Thank you,
You're
Ron.
welcome. Have
Nada.
a great day.
Que tenga muy buen día.
Igual para todos.
Thank to everyone here.
This is the city of Detroit versus Miguel Rancho de Junio. Case number SP 1698193. Good morning to you. State your name for the record, please.
Your Honor, I didn't get the name.
The first name on the list, Miguel Rancho.
Brancho
Manuel. Where?
Review.
Nicuel.
Miguel.
el primer nombre, Necuel Bracho Benjumea.
Oh, okay. Thank you. I'm sorry. Este es el caso de la ciudad de Detroit contra el señor Nicuel Bracho Benjumea. Por favor, señor, diga su nombre para que conste en el acta.
Neikel Bracho.
Nicuel Bracho.
Good morning to you, sir. Today is the date and time set for review. You were ordered to do 12 hours of community service. I see that you completed those 12 hours of community service. So for that, we're going to thank you. We're going to dismiss your case, okay?
Señor, buenos días. Yo veo aquí que se le ordenó hacer 2 horas de servicio comunitario y usted las ha completado. En vista de eso, muchísimas gracias y su caso será desestimado. Que tenga buen día.
Okay,
Gracias, igualmente.
okay, good.
Okay, the same for you.
Okay.
Oh, we take cocaine.
All right, I'm going to ask everybody one more time to mute themselves.
Vuelvo y
Interval
necesito que
work.
todos apaguen su micrófono.
All right. This is the city of Detroit versus Juancito Perez Burrito, case number SP 169-84961. Good morning to you. State your name for the record, please.
Se llama el caso de la ciudad de Detroit versus Jacinto Pérez Brito. Número de caso SP169-84961. Diga que todos digan sus nombres para que consten en el acta.
Erika Chávez.
Jacinto Pérez Brito, diga su nombre.
Jacinto Pérez Brito.
Jacinto Pérez Brito.
Good morning to you, sir. Today is the date and time set for a today is the date and time set for a review. You were ordered to do you were in lieu of fines and costs, you were allowed to do 6 hours of community service. I see that you completed those 6 hours of community service. For that, we're going to thank you and we're going to close your matter out.
Señor, este es el día y la hora que habíamos fijado para tener una revisión de su caso. Veo aquí que en vez de pagar costos y multas, yo le permití que hiciera 6 horas de servicio comunitario. Veo que usted las cumplió, le quiero dar las gracias y con eso cerramos su caso.
Ok, muchas gracias a ustedes.
Okay, thank you very much to all of you.
Disculpe, yo me llamo Ariel Lucero, también es mi caso hoy.
Excuse me, this is Ariel Lucero and I have a case today as well.
All right, you're going to mute yourself, sir. Good morning to you. We have you listed. So
Buenos
mute
días,
yourself.
señor. Ya lo tenemos anotado. Por ahora, tenga su micrófono en silencio.
Okay.
Okay.
City of Detroit versus Jose Antonio Escuela. He doesn't need an interpreter. Case number SP 167-45111. Here, state your name for the record, please.
Yes, Jose Antonio Escobar.
Good morning to you, Mr. Escobar. Today is the date and time set for a review. You were ordered to do 12 hours of community service. I see that you completed those 12 hours of community service. What we're going to do, we're going to dismiss your case, sir. Nothing further. You have a very good day and best of luck to you, okay?
Thank you, Your Honor. You too. Thank you, God.
Happy for you, man. It's just the city of Detroit. It's the city of Detroit versus Erica Chavez Lopez, case number SP 169-3116. One and counts 2. Cheers, please.
Es el caso de la ciudad de Detroit contra la señora Erika Chávez López, número de caso CP 169-3116, cargos 1 y 2. Por favor, sus comparecencias. Diga su nombre, señora.
Erika Chávez.
Erika Chávez.
Good morning to you, ma'am. Today is the date and time set for you were ordered to do 12 hours of community service. I see that you completed those 12 hours of community service. We thank you for that. And for that, we're going to dismiss your case. Okay?
Señora, hoy es el día y la hora para la revisión de su caso. Veo que se le ordenó hacer las 12 horas de servicio comunitario, los cuales ya usted ha culminado y por eso su caso queda ya desestimado. Muchísimas gracias, que tenga buen día, puede retirarse.
Ok, muchas gracias igualmente.
Ok, thank you very much, same to you.
You're welcome. Have a great day.
Igualmente, señora, que tenga excelente día.
Gracias.
Thank you.
This is the city of Detroit. Versus Antonio Hernandez, case number is SP 1697253. Good morning to you. State your name for the record, please.
Este es el caso de Antonio Hernández, número de caso SP 169-72531. Diga su nombre, por favor.
Antonio Arias Hernández.
Antonio Arias Hernandez.
Good morning to you, sir. Today is the date and time set for a review. You were ordered to do 12 hours of community service. See that you completed those 12 hours of community service. With that, we're going to dismiss your case, sir. Thank you for the community service.
Buenos días, usted, señor. Este es el día y la hora que habíamos fijado para tener su revisión de caso. Veo aquí que yo le había ordenado que cumpliera 12 horas de servicio a la comunidad. Veo aquí que usted las cumplió. Reconociendo eso, le doy las gracias y su caso queda desestimado.
Ok, muchas gracias. Todo.
Okay, thank you very much for everything.
Pase buen día. Ok.
And have a good day, okay?
You have a better one, thank you.
Y usted que tenga un día mejor. Gracias.
Gracias.
Same to you. Thank you.
City of Detroit versus is Leonard LeBron LaCroix here.
Yes, Your Honor, I'm here.
City of Detroit versus Leonard LeBron LaCroix, case number SP 168011471. Mr. LaCroix, good morning. You state your name for the record.
Leonard LeBron LaCroix.
All right, now the way it reads now, unless something has changed since I got this, you're the only one out of all the list of people that could not complete community service.
I have the obituary and the note from the funeral home. I talked to Mr. James and I rescheduled the date with I think the lady that worked with him. He wasn't in the office. I had death in the family. So they rescheduled it for this Saturday, like coming up. And then the next Saturday, the guy, Mr. James, split it up for 2 Saturdays, 6 and 6, because of due to my work schedule, and I had death in the family. But they did note it though. You're right.
I sympathize. My condolences go out to you and your family.
I appreciate that.
June 4th, 2025 is 2 weeks from now. And it sounds like you have everything set up. Come on back, complete the community service out, and we'll pull everything out, all right?
I appreciate you, Your Honor, and I apologize for everything.
No, you don't need to apologize. You can't apologize for that. I understand. All right, there's nothing further. Mr. LaCroix, have a very good day, and we'll continue to take you and your family, all right?
I appreciate you, Your Honor. You have a better one. Stay safe.
Thank
Bye-bye. Okay.
City of Detroit versus Ronaldo Maldonado, case number SP 1693862, counts 1, 2, and 3. Junior. State your name for the record, please.
Este es el caso. You don't need interpreter.
No, Rolando Maldonado Jr.
Good morning to you, Mr. Maldonado. Today is the date and time set for a review. You were ordered to do 24 hours of community service. I see that you completed those 24 hours of community service. So for that, we're going to dismiss your case, sir. Your case is, if there's nothing further, thank you for the community service. Best of luck to you. Have a very good rest of your day, okay?
Thank you so much.
You're free to leave. City of Detroit versus Jonathan Torres Ortiz, case number SP.
I'm here.
17655 counts 1 and counts 2. SP 1765561. SP 1692360 counts 1 and counts 2. Appearance for the record. State your name for the record, Mr. Ortiz.
Jonathan Torres Ortiz.
All right, today is the date and time set for a review. You were ordered to do 24 hours of community service. I see that you completed those 24 hours of community service. We're going to thank you for that, sir. And for that, we're going to dismiss your case. Okay?
Okay, thank you so much.
Okay, so start doing that together so we can start working on it.
All right, if nothing further, sir. Wish you the best of luck. Have a very good rest of your day, all right?
You too, sir. Thank you.
Give you assistance to get this and show. This is to get that backlog stuff together so we can get that done. All right, call me when it's ready.
I can leave.
You may.
Okay, thank you so much.
Is Marco Trevino here?
Yes,
El
sir.
señor
I'm here.
Listen.
Good morning to you, sir.
Good morning, Your Honor.
This is the city of Detroit versus Marco Antonio Trevino, case numbers SP 1420697, 1, 2, and 3, SP 1631461. Appearance for the record, please.
Marco Antonio Trevino.
All right, today is the date and time set for a review. You were ordered to do 24 hours of community service. I see that you completed those community service hours. We thank you for that. And for that, we are going to dismiss SP 1631461. close out SP 1420697, counts 1, 2, and 3. If there's nothing further, sir, I wish you the best of luck and have a very good rest of your day, all right?
All right, thank you so much, Your Honor. You have a good day.
Thank you. Is there Daniel Ortiz here?
¿El señor Daniel Ortiz está por aquí?
Sí, hola, buenos días. Daniel García Ortiz.
Yes, I'm here. Good morning, Daniel García.
Daniel Ortiz.
Daniel Ortiz.
Basaldo Ortiz.
Daniel Basualdo Ortiz, ¿está por aquí?
Sí, soy yo. Buenos días.
Yes, it's me. Good morning.
Good morning to you, sir. City of Detroit versus Daniel Ortiz, case number S168179161. State your name for the record, please.
Buenos días, este es el caso de la ciudad de Detroit contra el señor Daniel Ortiz, número de caso SP-168-17961. Señor, por favor, diga su nombre para que conste en el acta.
Daniel García Ortiz.
Daniel García Ortiz.
Good morning to you, sir. In lieu of fines and costs, you are allowed to do 6 hours of community service. I see that you completed those 6 hours of community service. We thank you for that. And for that, we're going to close your matter out, okay?
Señor, buenos días. Veo aquí que en lugar de pagar costos y las multas, usted fue ordenado a hacer 6 horas de servicio comunitario, lo cual ha hecho, ya ha cumplido, le damos las gracias y con eso queda su caso desestimado y ya se puede retirar.
Ok, muchas gracias. Feliz día.
Thank you. Happy day.
All right, this is the city of Detroit versus Emmanuel Morales. Case numbers SP-167-80561, SP-167-80581. Appearance for the record. Let me state your name for the record, please, Mr. Morales.
Se llama el caso de la ciudad de Detroit versus Emmanuel Morales. Caso SP-167-805-8, cargo 1 y SP-167-80561. Que todos digan sus nombres, por favor.
Mi nombre es Emanuel Morales.
My name is Emmanuel Morales.
All right, good morning to you, sir. Today is date time set for review. You were, in lieu of fines and costs, allowed to do 6 hours of community service. I see that you completed those community service hours. We thank you for that. And for that, we're going to close your matter out, okay?
Y buenos días a ustedes, señor Morales. Veo aquí que este es el día y la hora que habíamos fijado para tener una revisión de su caso. Veo que yo le pedí que hiciera 6 horas de servicio comunitario en vez de tener que pagar costos y multas. Veo también que usted las cumplió y con eso le quiero dar las gracias y vamos a cerrar a su caso.
Gracias.
Disculpe,
tengo una pregunta.
Excuse me, I do have a question.
And what is your question?
¿Y cuál
Lo
es
que
su
pasa
pregunta?
Lo que pasa que tengo otro caso que también es acá en el estado de Detroit. También me dieron corte, pero fue de... nos agarraron a mí y a un amigo con un envase de cerveza en vía pública.
Excuse me, but I have another case. It's from Detroit. I was given a court date. I had a friend. It's for having beer, open alcohol.
You're gonna have to go to Michael Wagner for that, Judge Michael Wagner.
Para ese caso, señor, usted va a tener que pasar con el juez Wagner. Michael Wagner.
Ok, ¿sería otro link o ocuparía el mismo? Disculpe.
So it would be using a different link. Excuse me.
Can we get him, Judge Michael Wagner's Zoom ID, please?
Le vamos a conseguir el número de Zoom para ese juez.
Ok.
Okay.
360-331-0000.
Señor, el número de Zoom para el juez Wagner es 360
360
331
331
0000.
000040, ¿verdad?
So 4 zeros, right?
Yes.
Sí.
Ok, pregunta, me tengo que unir ahorita al Zoom, ¿verdad?
Question, do I need to go right now to that Zoom?
Yeah, you can. You have a warrant out for your arrest, so he's the one that would be able to look that up.
Lo puede hacer, pero es usted que tiene que investigar esto, pero sépase que usted tiene una orden de arresto abierta y pendiente.
Ok.
Have a great day, sir. Best of luck to you.
Que tenga un día muy bueno, señor, y le deseamos mucha suerte.
Ok, gracias.
Okay, thank you.
Is Ana Lopez Romero here?
La señora Ana López Romero está por aquí.
Let's call the City of Detroit versus Gordon David Johnstone. Case numbers SP 169-1841. SP 169-28411, SP 169-1841, counts 2 and counts 3 in the state of Michigan versus David Johnstone, SX 399-74011. Mr. Johnstone, good morning to you. State your name for the record, please. Yeah, unmute yourself if you haven't already. I'm trust give you a prompt.
Good morning, sir. My name is Gordon David Johnstone.
All right, today is the date and time set for review. You were ordered to do 24 hours of community service, sir. I see that you've been completed those 24 hours of community service. We thank you for that. For that, we're going to dismiss your cases, okay?
Thank you, Your Honor.
All right, if there's nothing further, I wish you the best of luck. Have a very good rest of your day. All right?
Thank you, Your Honor. Have a good day. I can leave now, sir?
You may.
Thank you.
Is there Kamal Laurie here? Joshua Gonzalez?
Señor Joshua González.
Sí.
Yes.
Is
Your
that
Honor,
Joshua?
is that Joshua or Justin?
Justin.
Justin.
I'm looking for Joshua Gonzalez.
Yo estoy buscando a Joshua González.
Que se equivocaron de nombre.
And they have the wrong number.
Name.
You did community service, sir?
Señor, ¿usted ya hizo las horas de servicio comunitario?
Sí.
Yes.
State of Michigan versus, what is your date of birth?
Señor, ¿cuál es su fecha de nacimiento?
El 23 de diciembre del 2002.
December 23rd, 2002.
City of Detroit versus Joshua Gonzalez, also known as Justin Gonzalez. Start that. State of Michigan versus Joshua Gonzalez, also known as Justin Gonzalez, case number SX44833-601. Good morning to you. State your name, please.
Este es en la ciudad de Detroit, cancele eso, es el estado de Michigan contra el señor Joshua González, también conocido como Justin González, caso número SP4483-3601. Señor, por favor, diga su nombre.
Justin González.
Justin González.
All right, good morning to you, sir. Today is the date and time set for a review. You were ordered to do 12 hours of community service. I see that you completed those 12 hours of community service. For that, thank you. And for that, if you don't have any further questions, we're going to dismiss your case. Have a very good rest of your day.
Señor, muy buenos días. Hoy es el día y la hora agendada para la revisión de su caso. Se le ordenaron hacer 2 horas de servicio comunitario, que veo que ya las ha completado. Muchas gracias por sus servicios. Con eso ya, entonces, vamos a desestimar su caso. Si no tiene más nada que agregar, señor, se puede desconectar. Que tenga muy buen día.
Ok, gracias. Que tengan un buen día.
Ok, thank you. Have a good day.
Is Gerald Gilmore here? And Ana Lopez Romero.
Ana López Romero está presente.
Gwen here. All right, let me get the House counsels going and on their cases, and then I'll get the retained lawyers out of here after that. This is the City of Detroit versus Alicia Grant. Case numbers SP 1671914, counts 1, 2, and 3. 2052661551. Appearance for the record, please.
Elwood S. Berry Jr. on behalf of the defendant. State your full name, Ms. Grant.
Elisha Grant.
Elisha Grant, I'm sorry. Good morning to you, sir.
Good morning.
Date and time set for what is it set for, Mr. Berry?
Your Honor, I've not found him on the docket.
I was scheduled to be here yesterday, but I had a final and you told me to come back.
Yes.
Today.
Yes. How did you do on the test, sir?
I got a 98.
So is that it? Are you certified now?
No, I won't be done until December.
Oh, that was just one of the first hurdles then, huh?
Just for one of the classes.
All right, we want to hurry up and get you that license heating and cooling, because
Yes.
everybody's gonna need it this summer probably, and you certainly need to make some money so you can pay off these bills. Mr. Berry, for purposes of, let's see what it's set for. He was here yesterday and he indicated to the court that he had a test to take, so congratulations on passing that test. I was set for pre-trial, Mr. Berry. I have, if you have your ink pen ready, Mr. Berry, I have a license suspended, 2 civil infractions of expired plates and an insurance no proof, And I also have an old license improper misdemeanor, so 2 misdemeanors, 2 civil infractions. I don't see anything in here that will affect him from getting a valid driver's license. Mr. Grant, I'm gonna put you in a breakout room with Mr. Berry. He's gonna get you an updated offer. Keep in mind, if you don't like the offer, you have an absolute right to a trial, okay?
Okay.
All right, join the room and let us know what you want to do when you come out. All right, let's pass the matter. Samai Haran.
Yes, good morning, sir.
Good morning, ma'am. You need to, can you give me the correct pronunciation, please?
Sama Hudran.
Hudran, I'm sorry.
No, you're good.
Can you turn your camera on, please?
Yes, sure. Yep, right here.
City of Detroit versus Sama Hudran. Case number SP 17091611, SP 17087641. Appearance for the record, please.
Good morning, Your Honor. Daphne Bradfield, P 70578, on behalf of Ms. Hudran. Please state your name for the record.
Sama Hudran.
For purposes of arraignment, she stand mute, waive formal readings, Your Honor.
When or not guilty plea on your client's behalf, give your client a $0 bond. Mr. Dran, Ms. Bradfield is going to come speak to you, get you an updated offer. Keep in mind, if you don't like the offer, you have an absolute right to a trial. I'm going to put you in the breakout room, have a conversation with her, and let us know what you want to do when you come out, okay?
Okay.
Join the room, please. We'll pass the matter. Ms. Logowski, are you ready on your client?
No.
Is Ms. Logowski there?
I am. I apologize, Your Honor.
That's okay.
I did lose the city attorney, so but we are ready to proceed. We didn't actually finalize the agreement, but I don't know whether I need to speak with her one more time.
So does that mean you're ready to proceed and go on the record, or you want to go back in the breakout room and speak with the city attorney?
I mean, we're ready to proceed.
Okay. City of Detroit versus, and the client needs an interpreter?
Yes, please, Your Honor.
Okay, this is the City of Detroit versus L.A. Adalberto Perez Redo. Case number SP 1709009, counts 1, 2, and 3. SP 1709179, counts 1 and counts 2. Appearing for the record, please.
Your Honor, where is he on the docket again?
The second page down toward the bottom.
Is it Perez Verdugo?
Verdugo, yes, I'm sorry.
Very good. Llamamos el caso de la ciudad de Detroit versus Adalberto Pérez Verdugo. Números de caso. S1709009, cargos 1, 2 y 3. Y S1709179, cargos 1 y 2. Que todos sigan sus nombres para que consten en el acta, por favor.
Rachel Glogowski, P74194, on behalf of Mr. Perez Verdugo, and please state your full name, sir.
Y soy Rachel Glogowski, número de abogada P74194, representando al señor Pérez Verdugo. Señor, diga su nombre completo, por favor.
Mi nombre es Adalberto Pérez Verdugo.
My name is Adalberto Pérez Verdugo.
Wanting to serve for purposes of arraignment, counselor.
Buenos días, usted, señor, y para el propósito de lectura de cargos, ¿qué dice usted, abogada?
Defendant enters a plea of not guilty, Your Honor.
El acusado presenta una declaración de no culpable, su señoría.
I'll enter that plea of not guilty, give your client a $0 bond. And what does your client want to do with these cases?
Voy a procesar una declaración de no culpable para su cliente y darle una fianza de $0. Dígame qué quiere hacer su cliente con estos casos.
We'd like to take advantage of the city attorney's offer and also enter into the community service program.
Nosotros queremos aprovecharnos de la oferta de resolución que nos ha ofrecido la fiscal de la ciudad y poder participar en el programa de servicio a la comunidad.
He would like to plead guilty to a reduced charge from the no license reduced to allowing an unlicensed person to drive with the dismissal of the 2 remaining misdemeanors.
Él quiere presentar una declaración de culpable a un cargo modificado, que era que no tenía licencia de conducir, pero queda reducido a haberle permitido a una persona sin licencia a conducir, reconociendo que los otros 2 cargos delitos menores quedan desestimados.
And also plead responsible to 1 civil infraction ending in 792, no valid registration, with the dismissal of the other civil infraction, Your Honor.
Y también presentar una declaración de responsable a un cargo que es una infracción civil, terminando en el número 792, que era por no tener registración vigente, y el otro caso que también es infracción civil quedaría desestimado, su señoría.
And I have
Adelante.
Oh, and I have reviewed here, the advice of rights in Spanish with him, Your Honor.
Y yo revisé con él el aviso de derechos, su señoría.
Is that what you want to do, Mr. Perez?
Y señor Pérez, ¿es eso lo que usted quiere hacer?
Sí.
Yes.
Can you put his contact information in the chat, Ms. Bogowski?
Yes.
Sí.
Abogada Glukowski, ¿puede usted mandarnos la información de contacto de él por el chat?
Can you raise your right hand, please, sir?
Señor, ¿puede usted por favor levantar la mano derecha?
Do you swear or affirm to tell the truth, whole truth, and nothing but the truth?
¿Jura usted o declara solemnemente que va a decir la verdad, toda la verdad y nada más que la verdad?
Sí.
Yes.
You can put your hand down.
Ya puede bajar la mano.
Do you understand the maximum possible penalty for this offense is 93 days in jail and or $500 in fines?
¿Comprende usted, señor, que la penalidad máxima en su caso serían 93 días en la cárcel y o un máximo de $500 en multas?
Sí.
Yes.
Do you understand that you have an absolute right to a trial?
¿Y comprende usted que usted tiene un derecho absoluto de ir a juicio?
Sí.
Yes.
Your attorney, Ms. Bogowski, went over your other advisor rights in the breakout, did she not?
Y su abogada, la señora Glukowski, revisó con usted sus otros derechos constitucionales cuando estaban en la sala privada de consulta, ¿no es cierto?
Sí.
Yes.
You understood those rights?
¿Y usted comprendió esos derechos?
Sí.
Yes.
Do you have any questions about those rights?
¿Y tiene usted alguna pregunta acerca de esos derechos?
No.
No.
Do you know by taking this deal, you're going to give those rights up?
¿Y sabe usted que al aceptar esta oferta de resolución, usted renuncia a esos derechos?
Sí.
Yes.
Anybody offered you anything other than what's been stated in the record?
¿Y alguien le ha ofrecido a usted algo diferente de lo que ya hemos hablado en el acta?
No.
No.
Let me draw your attention back to April the 10th, 2025, around 5:40 p.m. in the city of Detroit in the area of Woodmere and Cabot. Did you have an occasion on that day to come encounter with the Detroit Police Department?
Your Honor, Woodmere and what other street?
Cabot.
Cabot. Así que, señor, thank you, Your Honor. Señor, permíteme llamarle la atención a la fecha del 10 de abril del 2025, aproximadamente a las 5:40 en la noche, en la ciudad de Detroit, en el área de las calles de Woodmere y Cabot. Tuvo usted ocasión de encontrarse con un policía del Departamento de Policía de la Ciudad de Detroit?
Sí.
Yes.
Were you operating a motor vehicle?
¿Iba usted manejando un vehículo motorizado?
Sí.
Yes.
The officer asked you to produce valid driver's license.
¿Y el policía le pidió a usted que le enseñara una licencia vigente de conducir?
Sí.
Yes.
You could not do so, could you, sir?
Y eso usted no pudo hacer. ¿No es cierto, señor?
No.
No.
And why is that?
¿Por qué razón?
Why couldn't you produce the license, sir?
¿Por qué no pudo usted mostrarle una licencia, señor?
No tengo licencia.
I don't have a license.
Very well. Find your client guilty of the amended count of allowing, order him to do 12 hours of community service. I will dismiss upon completion.
Muy bien, así que encuentro que su cliente es culpable del cargo modificado de haberle permitido a una persona sin licencia conducir. Voy a ordenar que él cumpla 12 horas de servicio comunitario. Cuando las haya terminado de cumplir, entonces desestimamos el caso de él.
Was the car registered that you were driving, sir?
¿Y el carro que usted estaba manejando tenía registración, señor?
Sí.
Yes.
Oh. I don't know if you understood the question or not, but indicated on the ticket that the driver never acquired a license, had no insurance, and improper plates.
No sé si usted comprendió la pregunta que le hice o no, pero dice aquí en la boleta de infracción que a usted lo habían acusado de tener las placas incorrectas, de nunca haber obtenido seguro de vehículo y de no tener licencia de conducir.
Sí, correcto.
Yes, that's correct.
So you did not have valid registration for the vehicle at that time, did you, sir?
Así que en ese momento, señor, usted no tenía registración válida para ese vehículo.
No.
No.
All right, now find your client responsible as charged to the no valid registration and lieu of fines and costs of allowing them to do 6 hours of community service.
Muy bien, así que encuentro que su cliente es responsable, tal como ha sido acusado de no tener registración válida. En vez de pagar costos y multas, le voy a pedir que cumpla 6 horas de servicio comunitario.
With stipulation of probable cause, I'll dismiss the other matters.
Y si usted puede estipular que hay causa razonable para hacerlo, desestimo los otros asuntos.
Yes, thank you, Your Honor.
Sí, gracias, su señoría.
All right, 18 hours of community service. I need a good phone number from you, sir, please.
Así que, señor, usted va a cumplir 18 horas de servicio comunitario. Necesito que usted me dé un buen número de teléfono para usted. Por favor.
Just put it in the chat, Your Honor.
Se lo mandé a usted en el chat, su señoría.
313-939-1514. The best number to reach you at, sir?
El mejor número para llamarlo usted, señor, es 313-939-1514.
Sí, es correcto.
Yes, it is correct.
All right, and do you have the number to the Southwest Detroit Community Justice Center?
¿Y ya tiene usted el número del Centro de Justicia del Suroeste de Detroit?
Not anymore, Your Honor. Would you mind giving it out one more time, please?
No, ya no lo tenemos. ¿Podría usted, por favor, darnos el teléfono de nuevo?
313-879-2155.
313-879-2155.
Thank you, Your Honor.
Gracias, su señoría.
Could I get water?
You are from.
All right, I'm gonna give you until June the 25th to complete the hours. Give Mr. Phillips a call or Ms. Venteo a call this afternoon to set the hours up. If you don't have anything further, sir, I wish you the best of luck. Have a very good day.
Muy bien, así que yo le voy a dar a usted hasta el 25 de junio para que alcance a completar sus horas de servicio comunitario. Quiero que esta tarde usted llame ese número y pida hablar con el señor Phillips o con la señorita Buentello. Si no tiene alguna otra pregunta, quiero desearle usted buena suerte y que tenga buen día.
Thank you, Anna. Thank you, Madam Interpreter. Have a nice day.
You as well.
Ms. Glogowski, if you
Yes,
have
Your
a
Honor.
second, I'm gonna let you put you in the breakout room with Ms. Harris, okay?
Okay.
Attorney Harris.
Gracias, señora, y gracias al intérprete. Que tengan buen día.
No problem. Thank you, Anna. Thank you.
Okay, all right. Join the room, counselors, and we'll see you soon, Ms. Glogowski.
Thank you, Anna.
Así que pasen a la sala y ya uno de estos días pronto la veré a usted, señora Glukowski.
City of Detroit versus Francisco Castaneda, case number SB 17089-481, SB 17089-601. Appearance for the record, please.
Good morning, Your Honor. Jennifer Lindquist, P78329, appearing on behalf of Francisco Castaneda.
Mr. Castaneda, good morning. Can you state your name for the record, please?
Francisco Robles Castañeda.
Good morning to you. Today is the date and time set for a arraignment. Go ahead for the purposes of arraignment, Counsel.
For purposes of arraignment, Your Honor, we're going to waive formal reading and stand mute.
We're going to enter a not guilty plea on his behalf, give him a $0 bond. Do you know, does your client know what he wants to do with the cases?
No, Your Honor, I don't believe so.
All right. Today is community court day. Your client comes to me because he got his ticket out of the 4th precinct. And I only typically handle the last names G, L, or O. But on Wednesday's community court, I get all tickets out of the 4th precinct regardless of last name. This is like a pretrial diversion court. Your client can come to do community service. It looks like potentially, and this Schneider will agree or disagree, but typically the offer for a non-driver's license never required an improper plate is an allowing. 12 hours of community service will dismiss upon completion, and I'll let you check with the city attorney and see if that's what the actual offer will be. But whatever that case is, we'll give your client to the Southwest Detroit Community Justice Center. They'll set him up with the community service, and once he completes those, we'll bring him back in, and that'll dissolve the case.
Your Honor, I have spoken with the city attorney in regards to this matter, and it is my understanding that my client is actually eligible to restore his license and is in the process of having that done. So we were wondering if it would be possible to, either adjourn this matter or, just proceed and have it set so that he can hopefully come back with his license restored.
When does your client plan on having that license restored?
Mr. Castaneda, do you know about how much time you need to get that done?
Jose, I understand this. You repeat again?
How much time do you need to go to Secretary of State to get your license?
No, because yeah, no. I don't know, maybe 2 weeks is what?
2 weeks.
It's what, his question is more better sometimes pay the ticket or why? It's no, we understand that.
Let me ask you this, sir. Let me ask you this. Do you need an interpreter?
Yes.
Oh, okay.
Okay.
Mr. Hernandez, so we're here. Your attorney tells me that you need time to get your license in order.
Señor, estamos aquí porque su abogada me dice que usted necesita tiempo para poner en orden su licencia.
Sí. Sí, pero,
Yes.
pero lo que estaba, bueno, está bien, ok. Sí, pero el problema que ahorita tengo unos problemas porque sobre el seguro social, que no estoy en proceso como con eso, pero no sé cuánto tiempo.
Yes, but okay, but yes, now I have some problems, but I have some problems with the Social Security.
Yeah.
So I don't know how much time I need.
Well, here's what we'll do. If Ms. Lindquist, if your client is willing to do community service in the event that he does not get this stuff taken care of, we'll keep the case here. If your client is willing to do community service, we'll send them to his alphabet judge.
Está bien, señor. Lo que vamos a hacer, señora Lincoln, con su representado es que lo vamos a dejar aquí y si él está dispuesto a hacer las horas de servicio comunitario, pues lo dejamos aquí, hace sus horas de servicio comunitario y si no, entonces si él no quiere hacer eso, entonces habrá que mandarlo al juez que le toque alfabéticamente.
Okay. Disculpe, pero no habrá algún cargo para pagar tickets o nada de eso.
Okay, I'm sorry, but there is not an option to pay the tickets or something like that.
Mr. Castaneda, if you do community service, your matter would be dismissed.
Señor Castañeda, si usted hace las horas de servicio comunitario, le van a desestimar el caso.
Okay.
Okay.
So would you like the matter to remain here?
Entonces, ¿usted quiere que su caso siga aquí con este juez?
Sí.
Yes.
Okay, Your Honor. I think he understands now.
Está bien, su señoría. Yo pienso que él ahora entiende.
So does he want to resolve it today, or does he want to come back and see if he can bring a license and get it resolved like that?
Señor, entonces usted quiere resolver este caso hoy o quiere poner después a ver si puede venir con la licencia.
No, quiero resolverlo hoy.
No, I want to solve it today.
Okay, then I will talk to the city attorney again, Your Honor.
Right, make sure that is something that she would agree to.
Okay, I apologize.
Está bien, su señoría. Entonces yo voy a hablar otra vez con la fiscal. Sí, por favor, asegúrese que van a llegar a un acuerdo de resolución con el que ella esté de acuerdo. Sí, su señoría.
And let me ask you this: do you need? Did you go over his advice or rights with him?
Déjeme preguntarle algo. ¿Usted revisó con él su aviso de derechos?
No, Your Honor, I will need to do that.
No, su señoría, yo tendré que volver a hacer eso. ¿Qué va a hacer eso?
Mr. Castaneda, join breakout room 5 and wait on your attorney to come speak with you, okay?
Entonces, señor Castañeda, por favor, vaya a la sala de espera número 5 y espere allí que su abogada regrese después de haber consultado con la fiscal. Okay. Acepte la invitación. Apriete unirse, aceptar. Okay, he's there. Do you want me there now, Your Honor?
I don't know if necessarily be there yet. Let's go with past that matter. Let's go with the City of Detroit versus Sabril Martez Castro. Case number SP 1569206, counts 1 and counts 2. And U66223623, U71345325. Appearance for the record, please.
Your Honor, what was that name again?
Sabril Castro, Martinez Castro.
Martinez Castro.
And he doesn't need an interpreter. Good morning, Ms. Villarreal. Thank you.
Good morning, Your Counselor. Good to see you. Thank you.
Good morning, Your Honor, and good morning to the staff. May it please this honorable court, RSP 72832 on behalf of Mr. Castro. Mr. Castro, please state your name for the record. You're muted. You got to unmute your device, sir.
Sabril Castro.
Your Honor, I believe today is the date and time set for trial. I believe he had 4 matters that were scheduled for trial today. On two of the matters, there was an officer, Jalen Roberts, who did contact the city attorney, and there was a recommendation to dismiss with regards to those two matters. With the remaining two matters, that was the open alcohol and no insurance.
Okay. All right,
And with regards to
wait a minute. What was that attorney's, that officer's name?
Jalen Roberts.
Roberts. I'm gonna mark him as a peer, and I'm gonna mark the matter as dismissed for no recollection. Okay?
And with regards to the other two U-ticket matters, to the complaining witnesses have failed to appear, defense moves to dismiss.
All right, is there a Officer Solanas or Officer Earl? Solanas or Earl? Hearing no response, stipulate the probable cause for those dismissals.
So stipulated.
I'm gonna waive the warranty. I'm gonna dismiss the SP 1569206 counts 1 and 2 for no recollection, and U6622 3623 and U71345325 with no officer. If it's nothing further, I'll waive the warrant fee. He still owes $190 on a limited access seatbelt ticket, and it's 118 on a seatbelt ticket. Nothing further, Counselor and Mr. Castro. You have a very good day. And best of luck to you.
Thank you very much. Have a great day.
This is the city of Detroit versus Joshua Jose Menendez Hernandez, case number SP 1675423, counts 1, 2, and 3. Mr. Menendez Hernandez, state your name for the record, please. He's on the show cause at 8:45.
Mm-hmm. Did you say Joshua, Your Honor? I see Mendez Hernandez.
Yes.
Ajá, yo soy.
Yes, that's me. Así que se llama el caso de la ciudad de Detroit. Joshua Joxer Méndez Hernández. Número de caso SP167-54232. Que todos digan sus nombres, por favor.
Right.
José Méndez Hernández.
Mr. Méndez.
He was also added to.
I'm gonna warrant you today is the date time set for a show call. I'm gonna enter a not guilty plea on your behalf and give you a $0 bond.
Señor, este es el día y la hora que habíamos fijado para tener una audiencia para mostrar causa. Voy a procesar una declaración de no culpable para usted y le vamos a dar una fianza de $0.
Ya, gracias.
At this time,
Yes, thank you.
I've been informed by the Southwest Detroit Community Justice Center that you have completed your 24 hours of community service. We thank you for that, and for that, we're going to dismiss your case, okay?
Y acaban de decirme las personas que trabajan en el Centro de Justicia de la Comunidad Sudeste de Detroit que usted cumplió las 24 horas que le habíamos pedido que usted hiciera. Reconociendo eso, vamos a desestimar a su caso.
Muchas gracias.
Thank you very much. Have a great day. Usted también.
Ready as to Mr. Grant, Your Honor.
Let's go back on the record with Mr. Grant. Mr. Grant, I've given you an opportunity to speak to counsel. Counsel, what's your client want to do?
Your Honor, we seek a bench trial date.
Is that what you want to do, Mr. Grant?
Yes, sir.
All right. I'm going to give you a trial date of June the 7th. June the 17th at 9 a.m. June 17th at 9 a.m. If there's nothing further, sir, I wish you the best of luck. Have a very good rest of your day, okay? Hit that to Mr. Daniel. Okay. All right. This is the city of Detroit, Mr. Berry versus Israel Torres. Case number SP 165-9067, counts 1 and counts 2. Appearance for the record, please.
Elwood S. Berry Jr. on behalf of the defendant. State your full name, Mr. Torres.
Israel Torres.
Your Honor, for purposes of arraignment, we would waive the reading of the information and stand mute.
And we'll enter a not guilty plea on your client's behalf to give your client a $0 bond. I am presented with a valid driver's license and valid insurance. For those reasons, I'm going to dismiss the case of Mr. Torres and provide the valid documentation. All right. Thank you, Your Honor. All right. There's nothing further, sir. I wish you the best of luck. Have a very good rest of your day. All right. Thank you, Your Honor. You as well. Thank you so much. All right, let's go back on the record with Mr. Castaneda. Mr. Castaneda, I've given you an opportunity to speak to counsel. Counsel, what your client want to do?
Está bien, volvamos para que conste en el acta con el caso del señor Castañeda. Señor Castañeda, le di la oportunidad de hablar en una sala de consulta privada con su abogado. Señora abogada, ¿qué desea ser su representado?
Yes, Your Honor, my client is willing to tender a plea of guilty to added count allowing an unlicensed driver to drive.
Sí, su señoría, mi cliente está dispuesto a declararse culpable del cargo original enmendado a que dejó que alguien sin licencia manejara.
And it is my understanding that the original count, failure to display a valid license, and count 2 will be dismissed.
Y entiendo que el cargo original de que no pudo mostrar una licencia igual que el otro será desestimado.
And he will be participating in community service.
Y él va a estar participando en el programa de horas comunitarias, de servicio comunitario.
And I went over his advice of rights with him as well.
Y yo también, igualmente, ya le expliqué y le leí sus avisos de derechos.
Is that what you want to do, sir?
Señor, ¿eso es lo que usted quiere hacer? Tiene que abrir su micrófono, señor. Open your mic.
Can you put this information in the chat, telephone number, please?
El señor Castañeda, abra su micrófono, por favor.
Is that what you want to do, sir?
Señor, ¿eso es lo que usted quiere hacer?
Sí.
Yes. Yes.
Can you raise your right hand, please?
¿Puede subir su mano derecha, señor? Levantar su mano derecha.
Do you swear or affirm to tell the truth, whole truth, and nothing but the truth?
¿Usted jura o afirma decir la verdad, solo la verdad y nada más que la verdad?
Sí.
Yes.
Or you can put your hand down.
Señor, puede bajar su mano.
Gracias.
Do you understand the maximum possible penalty for this offense is 93 days in jail and or $500 in fines?
Señor, ¿usted entiende que la máxima penalidad para este tipo de infracción o de delito es de hasta 93 días en la cárcel y o hasta $500 de multa?
Sí.
Yes.
Do you understand that you have an absolute right to a trial?
¿Y usted entiende que usted absolutamente tiene el derecho de ir a un juicio si así lo quisiera?
Sí.
Yes.
Your attorney, Ms. Lindquist, went over your other advice of rights in the breakout room, did she not?
Y mientras que estaban en la sala de consulta privada, su abogada, la señora Linsky, le explicó sus derechos. ¿Es así?
Sí.
Yes.
You understood those rights?
¿Y usted entendió esos derechos?
Sí, sí.
Yes, yes, yes.
Do you have any questions about those rights?
¿Usted tiene alguna pregunta acerca de esos derechos?
No.
No.
Do you know by taking this deal, you're going to give those rights up?
¿Y usted entiende que tomando este acuerdo de resolución que le están ofreciendo, usted está renunciando a esos derechos?
Sí.
Yes.
Has anybody offered you anything other than what's been stated in the record?
Y aparte de todo lo que ya está aquí establecido en las actas, ¿alguien más le ofreció a usted alguna otra cosa?
No.
No.
Let me draw your attention back to April the 10th, 2025 at around 10:41 p.m. in the city of Detroit in the area of Cecil and Broad Street. Did you have an occasion on that day to come in encounter with the Detroit Police Department?
Señor, déjeme llevar su atención al día, el lugar y la hora de los hechos, que fue el 10 de abril de 2025 a las 10:41 de la noche en las inmediaciones de la calle Broad y Cecil en la ciudad de Detroit. Ese día, esa hora y en ese lugar, ¿lo paró usted un oficial de policía?
Correcto.
Correcto.
Were you operating a motor vehicle?
¿Y estábamos manejando usted un automóvil? ¿Un vehículo?
Correcto.
Yes. Correcto.
And did the officer ask you to produce a valid driver's license?
Y el agente de policía le pidió que le mostrara una licencia de conducir válida.
Sí.
Yes.
You could not do so, could you, sir?
Pero usted no se la pudo mostrar, ¿verdad, señor?
Correcto.
¿Perdón?
Correcto.
Correcto.
And why is that?
¿Por qué no se la pudo mostrar, señor?
No, pues realmente, pues no traía, no traía.
I don't have it. I didn't have one.
Very well. I'm going to find your client guilty of the amended count of allowing with the stipulation of probable cause to dismiss the other matter.
Está bien, yo voy a encontrar a su cliente culpable del cargo enmendado de que dejó que alguien sin licencia manejara, y después de las estipulaciones debidas para establecer la causa probable, los otros dos cargos van a ser desestimados.
Counselor, with that stipulation, please.
Abogada, la estipulación, por favor.
Stipulate, Your Honor.
Estipulado, su señoría.
All right, with that, so I'm going to order you to do 12 hours of community service. I'll dismiss upon completion. And I do need a good phone number from you, please.
Señor, está bien. Entonces le voy a ordenar que haga 12 horas de servicio comunitario. Una vez las haya concluido, vamos a desestimar su caso. Necesito un buen número de teléfono donde nos podamos comunicar con usted, señor.
Ok, la área es 269.
The area is 269.
El número de teléfono es 348 6788.
And the telephone number is 348-6788.
All right. Take down the number to the Southwest Detroit Community Justice Center.
Señor, por favor, tome nota del Centro Comunitario de Justicia donde tiene que llamar.
Ok.
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 313-879-2155.
313-879-2155.
55. Bye, bye. Es correcto.
¿Lo tiene?
Sí, ya está.
Yeah, he has it.
All right, and your number is the best number to reach you at is 269-348-6788. Is that correct?
Está bien, señor. Y el número correcto para llamarlo es el 269-348-6788. That's correct.
Correcto.
Correcto.
Call Ms. Quinteo at that Southwest Detroit number this afternoon and set those hours up. I'm going to give you until July the 25th at 8:25 to complete the hours.
Señor, está bien. Llame esta misma tarde a ese número de teléfono a la señora Buentello
Okay.
y yo le voy a dar hasta el día 25 de julio del 2025 para que haga esas horas de servicio comunitario. Ese día se vuelve a conectar a las 8:25 de la mañana.
Okay. Okay, correcto.
Okay, correct.
All right. If there's nothing further, sir, you have a very good day, and Counselor, have a very good day as well. Best of luck to you both.
Thank you.
Está bien, si no tiene más nada que agregar, señor, que tenga muy buen día. Igualmente para usted, señora abogada, gracias a su señoría. Ya se puede desconectar, señor.
Okay, gracias.
Thank
Gracias.
you, Your Honor.
Okay,
Thank you, Madam
Thank
Interpreter.
you. Thank you. Gracias a su señoría, gracias, señor intérprete. You're welcome.
Now, this is the City of Detroit versus Bernardo Chilel Perez, case number SP 170899901, SP 170899921. Appearance for the record, please.
Llamamos el caso de la ciudad de Detroit versus Bernardo Chilel Pérez. Números de caso SP170899901, SP1708992. Que todos digan sus nombres para que consten en el acta, por favor. Bernardo.
Sí, buenos días. Mi nombre es Bernardo Chilel Pérez.
Good morning. My name is Bernardo Chilel Pérez.
Elwood S. Berry Jr. on behalf of the defendant, Your Honor.
Y yo soy Elwood S. Berry Jr. representando al acusado, su señoría.
All right. As for purposes of arraignment,
Y para el propósito de lectura de cargos, abogado,
we would waive the reading of the information and stand muted.
vamos a denunciar que nos tengan que leer los cargos formalmente y vamos a guardar silencio.
I'll enter a not guilty plea on your client's behalf. I'll give your client a $0 bond. Get your client an updated offer. Keep in mind, if you don't like the offer, Mr. Perez, you have an absolute right to a trial. Go to the breakout room and speak with Mr. Berry and let us know what you want to do when you come out.
Así que voy a procesar una declaración de no culpable para usted y darle una fianza de $0. Pase usted a la sala privada de consulta para que pueda hablar con su abogado y él le deje saber cuál es la oferta actualizada para usted de resolución. Tenga en mente, señor, que si no le gusta la oferta, tiene todo derecho de ir a juicio. Acepte ahora para pasar a la sala privada de consulta. Toque donde dice join o unirse. Toque la pantalla donde dice join o unirse.
Let's pass the matter.
Sala número 2.
You have to join the room, Mr. Perez.
Señor
All right, let's pass the matter. Let's go back on the record for Ms. Hajran. Ms. Hajran, I'm giving you an opportunity to speak to counsel. Counsel, what does your client want to do?
Your Honor, my client is aware of her trial and formal hearing rights. However, she would like to enter a responsible plea to the amended charge of blockading traffic, and the no insurance charge will be dismissed.
Is that what you want to do, Ms. Hajran?
Yes.
All right, did I get the pronunciation correct?
Yes.
All right, thank you. Do you stipulate to the face of the ticket as an accurate factual basis for that responsible plea on your client's behalf?
Muqal? Yes, I didn't hear you. Can you say it again, please?
Hold on, you can't talk on the line now. Ms. Bradfield, do you make that stipulation, please?
We so stipulate, Your Honor.
Stipulate our probable cause for the dismissal of the other matter.
We so stipulate, Your Honor, and I apologize, my mic is muted.
I'm sorry, I find your client responsible for the amended count of blocking traffic in lieu of fines and costs will be 6 hours of community service with the Southwest Detroit Community Justice Center. I need a good phone number from you, Ms. Hajran.
313-571-5330.
All right, do you have the number to the Southwest Detroit Community Justice Center?
No.
All right, are you ready?
Give me a second, please. Yes.
313-879-2155. 31879-2155. Give Mr. Phillips a call this afternoon and set the hours up. I'm going to give you till June 25th to complete the hours. If the hours are complete, we'll close the matter out. And if you don't have any further questions, ma'am. Ma'am.
Can I just
do not do that.
Oh, I'm sorry. Can I just pay for the ticket?
No.
Okay.
You're going to do the community service hours, and if it's nothing further, if you wanted to pay for the ticket, we'll send you to your alphabet judge. But it's you're going to do the community service hours now. Give Mr. Phillips a call. You're going to do the community service hours in lieu of fines and costs. And if it's nothing further, have a very good rest of your day.
Who is our prosecutor today, Your Honor?
Ms. Schneider. All right.
Thank you. Bye-bye.
I don't. She is. Do you have any further questions, ma'am?
It's not okay to pay the tickets because I have I have kids. I have a newborn baby.
They can get something for you that you don't have any to exert yourself, ma'am.
Okay.
Talk to Mr. Phillips or Ms. Fuenteo. They'll set you up. All right.
Okay. Thank you so much.
Have a great day.
You too.
All right. This is the city of Detroit versus Jose Manuel Angulo Sanchez. Case number SP1709529. SP1709958. Counts 1 and counts 2. Appearance for the record, please.
Daphne Bradfield on behalf of Mr. Sanchez. Do you need an interpreter, sir?
Yes, please.
Okay.
Este es el caso de la ciudad de Detroit contra el señor José Manuel Angulo Sánchez. El número de caso SP-170-99581 y 82 y SP-170-95291. Sus comparecencias, por favor, para que consten en el acta. Daphne Bradfield representando al señor acusado. Señor, diga su nombre.
José Manuel Angulo Sánchez, perdón.
José Manuel Angulo Sánchez. I'm sorry.
For purposes of arraignment, he stand mute and waive formal readings, Your Honor.
Su señoría, para la consulta, para la lectura de cargos, nosotros vamos a ceder la lectura formal de los mismos y vamos a permanecer en silencio.
Whether or not guilty plea on your client's behalf will give your client a $0 bond. Ms. Bradfield, get your client an updated offer. Keep in mind, Mr. Sanchez, if you don't like the offer, you have an absolute right to a trial.
Yo voy a introducir una declaración de no culpabilidad en su nombre y voy a imponer una multa de una fianza de $0. Señora Bradfield, consíguele una oferta de resolución a su abogado, a su representado. Señor Sánchez, sepa que si no está de acuerdo o no le gusta esa oferta, usted tiene absolutamente el derecho de ir a un juicio si así lo quisiera.
Join the room, please.
Por favor, señor, únase a la sala de consulta privada, a la invitación que le está mandando el juez. Ponga a aceptar para ir a la sala de consulta privada a hablar con su abogado. Is there? Thank you, Your Honor. So Ms. Bradfield will go there.
You go there. Yeah. Mr. Reed, good morning to you. Are you ready with Mr. Gavin? On Mr. Officer Soros. Is Donald Gibson here? Let me find out who these two people are.
Hi there, Your Honor, Officer Sorrell.
checking in with you.
Give me 1 second, Officer Sherrill. Let me find out who these two. John Doe. Good morning to you. What is your name, please?
Christopher Grady.
Christopher Grady. Can you turn some light on, sir?
Yes, sir. Excuse me, Your Honor.
Good morning to you.
Good morning.
On the telephone at 313-746-0007. What is your name, please?
Christopher Alexander Grady.
Is that your number too, Mr. Grady?
No, sir.
313. Okay, that's what I'm asking. Who 313-746-0007 is?
Oh, I don't know that number. My number is 313-70.
Mr. Grady, I'm asking for 313. That's where's the now here.
Oh no, that's not.
Mr. Grady, I'm done with you. I got your name.
I apologize. I'm sorry, Your Honor.
All right. All right, thank you. That's all right. On the 313-746-0007. Good morning to you. What is your name, please?
Donald Gibson.
Donald Gibson is here. All right. Good morning.
Good morning, sir.
All right. Give me a minute, Officer Shore.
Yes, sir.
Excuse me, Your Honor.
Yes, sir.
I'm at work, so it might be a little loud. I just wanted to run that by you.
All right. Are you on break right now or something?
No, I'm not on break. Nope.
When do you go on break?
At 11:40.
We'll try to get you out of here next.
Okay.
I'm waiting on a lawyer.
Thank you.
Mr. Are you ready?
Yes, sir. Yes, Your Honor.
It's Mr. Grady again. Everybody's ready, Mr. Grady. I'm asking the person that's next, are they ready? You're down the line, you're the last person, so I'm gonna ask you to mute yourself, please, Mr. Grady, until I call your name, okay?
Yes, Your
And
Honor. I apologize.
you never did turn the light on, sir.
Oh, I'm trying to do that right now, Your Honor.
All right, take the time and do that.
Yes, sir.
Until we call you again. Thank you. All right, we're waiting on a lawyer. Are we ready, Mr. Berry?
Ready, Your Honor.
What's your client gonna do while they're still in the break?
No.
What's your client gonna do?
Enter a plea to allowing, Your Honor, the other matter to be dismissed. Stands ready to do community service.
All right, let's go back on the record with Mr. Perez. Mr. Perez, I'm giving you an opportunity to speak to counsel. Counsel, the client wants to, please to allow him.
Correct, Your Honor. The remaining matter to be dismissed.
Así que vamos a volver al caso del señor Pérez. Señor Pérez, le di la oportunidad de hablar con su abogado en una sala privada de consulta. Tengo entendido que el señor quiere declararse culpable al cargo modificado de que le permitió a una persona sin licencia a conducir. Si eso es correcto, su señoría. Y en cambio, yo le ordeno a que haga 6 horas de servicio comunitario y el cargo de no tener seguro de vehículo queda desestimado. Eso es lo que usted ha entendido, señor.
Sí.
Yes. All right. Can you raise your right hand, sir?
Bien, ¿puede usted levantar la mano derecha, señor?
Do you swear or affirm the truth, whole truth, and nothing but the truth?
¿Jura usted o declara solemnemente que va a decir la verdad, toda la verdad y nada más que la verdad?
Sí.
Yes.
You can put your hand down.
Ya puede bajar la mano.
Do you understand the maximum possible penalty for this offense is 93 days in jail and or 10,000 fines?
Y comprende usted, señor, que la Y comprende usted, señor, que la penalidad máxima en su caso serían 93 días en la cárcel y o $500 en multas máximas.
Sí,
Yes,
entiendo.
I understand.
Do you understand that you have an absolute right to a trial?
¿Y comprende usted que usted tiene un derecho absoluto de ir a juicio si usted quiere?
Sí, entiendo.
Yes.
Mr. Berry went over your other advice rights in the breakout room, did he not?
Y el señor Berry revisó con usted sus otros derechos constitucionales cuando usted estaba en la sala de consulta. ¿Es cierto?
Sí.
Yes.
You understood those rights?
¿Y usted comprendió esos derechos?
Sí, entiendo.
Yes, I understood.
You have any questions about those rights?
¿Y tiene usted alguna pregunta acerca de esos derechos?
No.
No.
You know, by taking the deal, you're going to give those rights up?
¿Y sabe usted que al aceptar esta oferta de resolución, usted renuncia a sus derechos?
Sí.
Yes.
Has anybody offered you anything other than what's been stated in the record?
¿Y alguien le ha ofrecido a usted algo diferente de lo que ya hemos hablado en el acto?
No, no.
No.
Now, let me draw your attention back to April the 10th, 2025 at around 11:46 p.m. in the city of Detroit, the area of McGraw and Elmer. Did you have an occasion on that day to come encounter with the Detroit Police Department?
Entonces, permíteme llamarle la atención a la fecha del 10 de abril del 2025, aproximadamente a las 11:46 de la noche, en la ciudad de Detroit, en el área de las calles de McGraw y Elmer. ¿Tuvo usted ocasión? Yes. ¿Tuvo usted ocasión de encontrarse con un policía de la ciudad de Detroit?
Sí, estaba parqueado enfrente de la tienda cuando la policía llegó. Yo creo que la policía estaba parqueado ahí. Ya me
Yes,
dijeron,
I was parked, señor. Yes, I was parked in front of the store when the police arrived and pulled up right behind me.
And you were operating that motor vehicle, weren't you?
Y usted estaba manejando ese vehículo, ¿no es cierto?
Sí, pedí el carro prestado para ir a comprar algo para tomar. Lo que pasa es que yo estoy enfermo, entonces yo tenía sed y fui por
Yes, I asked to borrow a car so that I could go and get something to drink. I was sick and I was very
Estoy
thirsty.
enfermo, mira, si puede ver cómo está mi enfermedad, mira todo mi
And
cuerpo.
if you look in my arms, you could see here how very sick I am still.
Mi cuerpo me da mucha sed y a veces me da fiebre y todo eso.
And I get very
Por eso
thirsty from time to time, and I get a fever from time to time.
Okay, but you didn't have a valid driver's license, did you?
Okay, pero usted no tenía una licencia de conducir. No, truly, no.
Okay, I'm going to find your client guilty of the amended count of allowing. I'm going to order him to do 12 hours of community service.
Muy bien, así que encuentro que su cliente es culpable del cargo modificado de que le permitió a una persona sin licencia a conducir. voy a ordenar que él cumpla 12 horas de servicio a la comunidad.
Okay.
And with,
Okay.
with stipulation of probable cause, I'll dismiss the other matter.
Y si usted puede estipular, abogado, que hay causa razonable, voy a desestimar los otros cargos ahora.
So stipulated, Your Honor.
Así lo estipulo, estoy de acuerdo, su señoría.
All right, is this 248-812-6462 a good phone number to reach you, sir?
Y dígame, señor, el número 248-812-6462 es un
Sí.
buen número de teléfono para ponernos
Ese
en
es
contacto con usted.
mi teléfono personal, el que usted todo el tiempo lo tengo. Ese es el
Yes, that's the number to my own personal phone. I have it on me all the time.
All right, do you have the number to the Southwest Detroit Community Justice Center?
Y ya tiene usted, señor, el número del Centro de Justicia de la Comunidad del Suroeste de Detroit?
Sí, ya lo tengo.
Yes, I've already got it.
All right, give Ms. Quinteo a call or Mr. Phillips a call this afternoon, set the hours up. Keep in mind, if you, when you complete the hours, we'll dismiss the case.
Muy bien, así que llame ese número de teléfono esta tarde y pida hablar con la señorita Buentello o con el señor Phillips para que puedan fijar las horas que usted va a trabajar. Cuando lo haya cumplido, el caso queda desestimado.
Okay.
You don't have, I'll give you until June the 25th to complete the hours. If you don't have any further questions, sir, I wish you the best of luck. Have a very good rest of your day.
Y le voy a dar usted hasta el 25 de junio para que cumpla esas horas de servicio comunitario. Si no tiene algo que agregar, señor, le deseo a usted buena suerte y muy buen día.
Ok, gracias, muchas gracias, que Dios me le bendiga.
Okay, thank you very much, and may God bless you.
You as well.
Y a usted también.
Gracias.
Thank you.
All right, Mr. Gibson, can you press *6 to unmute yourself? This is the City of Detroit versus Donald Gibson Jr. Case number SP 128-3029, counts 1, 2, and 3. SP 128-30831. SP 154-6296, counts 1, 2, and 3. And 202-66446, counts 1, 2, and 3. Appearance for the record, please.
Elwood S. Berry Jr. on behalf of the defendant. State your full name, Mr. Gibson.
Donald Gibson Jr.
All right, good morning to you, sir. Officer Sherrill, good morning to you. Can you put your name and badge number on the record, please?
Good morning, sir. This is Police Officer Jacob Sorrell, badge 3848.
All right, good morning. Today is the date and time set for a trial. Do they have Jonathan Lippa, Officer Lippa, or Officer Jalen White here? Hearing no response and have not seen those officers join the breakout room.
Motion to dismiss, Your Honor.
We'll dismiss based on no officer. Mr. Gibson, I'm going to put you in a breakout room with Mr. Berry. He's going to get you an updated offer. Keep in mind, if you don't like the offer, you have an absolute right to a trial, okay?
Okay.
Join the room, Mr. Berry. He's in there. And Officer Sherrill, if you need to speak with the city attorney, we can get you in there as well. But if not, we can just sit tight until we find out what he wants to do.
Yes, sir. I can, I'll speak with the city attorney briefly, if possible.
Trying to break our report, please. Let's pass the matter. All right, let's go back on the record with Mr. Sanchez. Mr. Sanchez, I've given you an opportunity to speak to counsel. What's your client want to do?
Vamos a volver para que conste en el acta el caso del señor Sánchez. Señor Sánchez, le di la oportunidad de hablar en una sala de consulta privada con su abogado. Señora abogada, que desea ser su representado.
Your Honor, my client is aware of his trial and formal hearing rights. However, he would like to enter a guilty plea and accept the people's recommendation, and that is to amend the driving while license not valid charge to allowing an unlicensed driver to drive.
Su señoría, mi cliente está al tanto de sus derechos y él aún así, él que desea dar una declaración en el día de hoy para esta corte y adherirse a la oferta de resolución hecha por la fiscalía, que es que en el cargo de que no tenía licencia, declararse del cargo enmendado de que no, de que permitió que alguien sin licencia manejara.
And to amend the speeding 1 to 5 over to blockading traffic and dismissal of the no insurance charge.
Y enmendar el ticket de ir por encima de el exceso de ir en exceso de velocidad entre 1 y 5 millas. Se va a ser enmendado a que estaba bloqueando el tráfico, y el tercero de no tener seguro de vehículo va a ser desestimado.
Is that what you want to do, Mr. Sanchez?
Señor Sánchez, ¿es eso lo que usted quiere hacer?
Sí.
Yes.
Can you raise your right hand, please?
¿Puede levantar su mano derecha, por favor?
Do you swear or affirm to tell the truth, whole truth, and nothing but the truth?
¿Usted jura o afirma decir la verdad, solo la verdad y nada más que la verdad?
Sí.
Yes.
Now you put your hand down.
¿Puede bajar su mano, señor?
Do you understand the maximum possible penalty for this offense is 93 days in jail and or $500 in fines?
¿Y usted entiende que la máxima penalidad para este tipo de delito podría ser de hasta 93 días de cárcel y o hasta $500 de multa?
Sí.
Yes.
Do you understand that you have an absolute right to a trial?
¿Y usted entiende que usted tiene absolutamente el derecho de ir a juicio si así lo quisiera?
Sí.
Yes.
Miss Bradfield went over your other advice or rights to breakout room, is she not?
Y mientras que estaba en la sala de consulta privada con su abogada, la señora Bradfield, ella le explicó sobre sus derechos constitucionales, ¿correcto?
Así es, correcto.
That's right.
You understood those rights?
¿Y usted entendió esos derechos?
Yes. Sí.
Yes, sí.
Do you have any questions about those rights?
¿Usted tiene alguna pregunta acerca de esos derechos?
No.
No.
You know, by taking the deal, you're going to give those rights up?
¿Y usted entiende que tomando este acuerdo de resolución que le están ofreciendo, usted está renunciando a esos derechos?
Sí.
Yes.
Has anybody offered you anything other than what's been stated in the record?
Y aparte de todo lo que hemos hablado aquí y que consta en el acta, ¿alguien más le ha ofrecido alguna otra cosa?
No.
No.
All right, let me draw your attention back to April the 10th, 2025, around 7:23 p.m. in the city of Detroit, in the area of Fort and Stoker. Did you have an occasion on that day to come encounter with the Detroit Police Department?
Señor, déjeme dirigir su atención al día, el lugar y la hora de los hechos, que fue el 10 de abril de 2025 a las 7:23 de la noche en los alrededores de la calle Ford y Stoker. Ese día, esa hora y en ese lugar, ¿usted lo paró un oficial de policía de la ciudad de Detroit?
Sí, así es.
Yes.
Were you operating a motor vehicle?
¿Y usted estaba manejando un automóvil, señor?
Así es.
Yeah, that's right.
And did the officer ask you to produce a valid driver's license?
¿Y el agente de policía le pidió que le mostrara una licencia de conducir vigente?
Sí.
¿Válida? Yes.
You couldn't do so, could you, sir?
Pero usted no se la pudo mostrar, ¿verdad, señor?
No, no la tengo.
No, I don't have it.
All right, very well. Were you speeding on that day as well, sir?
Está bien, señor. Señor, ¿y ese día también usted andaba con exceso de velocidad?
En ese mismo instante es por eso que donde me detuvo.
Yeah, that's why he stopped me.
And you were going above the speed limit when he stopped you, is that correct?
Porque cuando él lo paró usted estaba manejando por sobre el límite de velocidad, ¿correcto?
Sí.
Yes.
All right, I'm going to find your client guilty of the amended count of allowing, ordering him to do 12 hours of community service.
Está bien, yo voy a encontrar a su cliente culpable del delito de que dejó que alguien sin licencia manejara y por ello le voy a imponer 12 horas de servicio comunitario.
Ok, muy bien.
Ok, very good.
I'm going to find your client responsible for the amended count of blocking traffic.
Y voy a encontrar a su cliente responsable del cargo enmendado de que estaba bloqueando el tráfico.
Okay.
All right,
Okay.
and in lieu of fines and costs for the blocking traffic, I'm going to allow you to do 6 hours of community service, and there'll be I'm ordering you to do 12 hours of community service for the allowing. I will dismiss upon completion, which stipulates the probable cause. I'll dismiss the other matter now.
Está bien, y yo cuando cumple las 12 horas de servicio comunitario por el cargo enmendado de que dejó que alguien sin licencia manejara, lo voy a desestimar después de que lo cumpla. Y después de las estipulaciones de causa probable, voy a desestimar los otros cargos. Ok.
Stipulation, your counsel.
Abogada, la estipulación correspondiente.
You so stipulate, Your Honor.
Estipulado, su señoría.
All right, 313-768-6580, the best number to reach you at, sir?
Señor, el mejor número de teléfono para comunicarse con ustedes es 313-768-6580.
Así es, correcto.
Yeah, that's right.
Do you have the number to the Southwest Detroit Community Justice Center?
Señor, ¿ya tiene el número para llamar al Centro de Justicia Comunitaria?
Sí.
Yes.
All right, this afternoon, give Ms. Winteo a call and set the hours up. I'm going to give you until June 25th to complete the hours. If you don't have anything further, I wish you the best of luck, sir. Have a very good rest of your day.
Está bien, señor. Llame esta misma tarde a la señora Buentello para establecer cómo y cuándo y dónde va a ser estas horas de servicio comunitario y le voy a dar hasta el 25 de junio del 2025 a las 8:25 de la mañana, por favor, para que haga esas horas y aquí se conecte ese día a las 8:25 de la mañana. Your Honor, the interpreter have a question. Is 12 community hours in total or 12 plus 6?
12 plus 6, 18 hours of community service in total.
Thank you, Your Honor. Su señoría, el intérprete necesita clarificar. ¿Son 12 horas de servicio comunitario en total o 12 más 6? 12 más 6, 18 horas de servicio comunitario en total.
Okay.
Okay.
If there's nothing further, sir, you're free to leave. Have a very good rest of your day.
Si no hay nada más que agregar, señor, que tenga muy buen día. Puede retirarse.
Gracias.
Thank you.
All right, this is the City of Detroit versus Ricardo Garcia Ramos. Case number SB 169-87582, SB 169-8886, counts 1, 2, and 3. Appearance for the record, please.
Este es el caso de la ciudad de Detroit versus Eduardo García Ramos. Números de caso SP169-87582, SP169-88861 y 2 y 3. Que todos digan sus nombres para que consten en el acto, por favor.
Daphne Bradfield on behalf of Mr. Garcia Ramos. Please state your name for the record.
Soy Daphne Bradfield, representando al señor Ramos. Usted, señor, diga su nombre para que conste en el acta.
Eduardo García Ramos.
Eduardo García Ramos.
Okay, today is the date and time set for a pre-trial. Mr. Ramos, I'm gonna put you in a breakout room with Ms. Bradfield. She's gonna get you an updated offer. Keep in mind, if you don't like the offer, you have an absolute right to a trial.
Muy bien, este es el día y es la hora, señor, para tener la consulta previa al juicio. Lo voy a pasar ahora virtualmente a una sala de consulta con la abogada. Ella le va a dejar saber cuál es la oferta actualizada que le ofrecen para resolver el caso hoy. Si no le gusta la oferta, tiene todo derecho absoluto de ir a juicio. Acepte la invitación donde dice join o unirse.
All right, hold on. Join the room, please. Is Mr. Gavin here? I don't see him anymore. He keeps falling off, Mr. Reed.
Okay, well, we're ready whenever you come back. I'll try to reach out to him.
All right, good morning to you. All right, let's go past that matter. Let's go back on the record with Mr. Donald Gibson. Mr. Gibson, I'm giving you an opportunity to speak to counsel. Counsel, what do you want to do?
Your Honor, my client would avail himself of the people's current offer to enter pleas to improper plates for the no insurance charge and to plead as charged to the no registration. The other matter to be dismissed, and he stands ready to do community service.
Okay, is that what you want to do, Mr. Gibson?
Yes, sir. I just recently got my permit right after you guys. I had the first court date. I take the driver's test June 9th. It had to be after the 8th. So I take the driver's test June 9th.
Mr. Gibson, congratulations on getting your driver's license, okay?
Huh?
Do you want, I said congratulations on you getting your driver's license. Do you want to take this deal, sir?
Oh, yeah, yes. Yep.
All right, can you raise your right hand, please?
Say it again?
Can you raise your right hand, please?
Oh, okay, hold on. Yep, I'll raise my right hand.
All right, do you swear or affirm to tell the truth, whole truth, and nothing but the truth?
Yes, sir.
All right, you can put your hand down. Do you understand the maximum possible penalty for this offense is 93 days in jail and or $500 in fine?
Yes.
You understand that you have an absolute right to a trial?
Yes.
Mr. Berry went over your other advice and rights in the breakout room, did he not?
Yes, he has.
You understood those rights?
Yes, sir.
You have any questions about those rights?
No, not at all.
You know, by taking this deal, you're going to give those rights up?
Say it again?
You know, by taking this deal, you're going to give those rights up?
Oh, yes.
Has anybody offered you anything other than what's been stated in the record?
No.
Let me draw your attention back to January 29th, 2024 at around 2:43 p.m. in the city of Detroit in the area of Wade and Springle. Did you have an occasion on that day to come in contact with the Detroit Police Department?
Yes.
Were you operating a motor vehicle?
Yes, sir.
Did the officer ask you to produce valid insurance and registration for that motor vehicle?
Yes, he asked me.
You couldn't do so, could you?
No, sir.
And why is that?
Because I didn't have any of those things.
All right, I'm going to find you're guilty of the amended count of improper plates for the no insurance. And as charged to the unregistered, untitled motor vehicle. I'm going to order you to do 12 hours of community service for both for a total of 24 hours of community service. I'll dismiss both cases upon completion. Is 313-746-0007 a good number for you?
Yes, sir.
And do you have the number to the Southwest Detroit Community Justice Center?
Yes, I think it's 313-879-2155.
You're exactly right. All right, I'm gonna get you to call Mr. Phillips this afternoon. Set the hours up. Keep in mind, if you I'm going to give you until June 25th to complete the hours. If the hours are complete, we'll dismiss the case. And if you don't have any further questions, I wish you the best of luck. Have a very good day. And Officer Sorrells, I wish you the best of luck and you be safe out there as well. Oh.
Okay, one question. So I come back to court June 25th?
Yeah, 8:25. If you're on the list, you don't have to show up if you're at work, but you can if you want to. We'll get you out of here as soon as we can. And Mr. Phillips will explain everything to you, okay?
Okay, thank you so much.
My best of luck to you, sir. Congratulations on the license.
Thank you, sir. Thank you so much.
This is the City of Detroit versus Jeremy Jacob Goodlett. Case number SP 1389661, counts 1, 2, and 3. SP 139804441. Appearance for the record, please.
Elwood S. Berry Jr. on behalf of the defendant. State your full name, Mr. Goodlett.
Jeremy Goodlett. He fall off. He fell off. Let's pass the matter. Let's call the City of Detroit, Mr. Berry versus Sergio Nzinga Cuevas. Case number SP 1705737, counts 1 and counts 2. SP 1705741. Appearance for the record, please.
Vamos a llamar al caso del señor Sergio Zúñiga Cuevas, número de caso SP 170-57421 y SP 170-573, cargos 1 y 2. Sus comparecencias, por favor, para que consten en el acta.
Sí, soy yo. Mi nombre es Sergio Zúñiga Cuevas.
Yes, that's me. My name is Sergio Zúñiga Cuevas.
Elwood S. Berry Jr. on his behalf, Your Honor.
Y Edward Berry Jr. representando al señor.
Purposes of arraignment. Good morning to you, Mr. Cuevas.
Buenos días, señor Cuevas.
Muy buenos días.
Very good morning.
For purposes of arraignment, Your Honor, my client would stand mute.
Para los propósitos de la lectura de cargos, su señoría, mi cliente va a permanecer en silencio.
Enter a not guilty plea on your client's behalf. We're going to give your client a $0 bond. Mr. Cuevas, Mr. Berry is going to get you an updated offer. Keep in mind, if you do not like the offer, you have an absolute right to a trial.
Señor, voy a introducir una declaración de no culpabilidad en su nombre y voy a imponer una fianza de $0. Su abogado le va a ofrecer una oferta de resolución y por favor mantenga en mente que si no está de acuerdo con esa oferta tiene absolutamente el derecho de ir a juicio si así lo quisiera. Por favor, únase a la sala de consulta privada cuando reciba la invitación.
Join the room, please.
Por favor, vaya a la sala de consulta privada donde dice join, súmese. Vaya.
No,
Pass the matter. Mr. Gavin, I need you to go to breakout room. Mr. Reed and Mr. Gavin, breakout room 5, please. I'm gonna take a moment's recess.
Fancy. The girl came and picked him up and took him over. How's he trespass?
Yes, ma'am.
call the city of Detroit versus Albert Gavin, case number Z8094571. Appearance for the record, please.
We need 32 seconds, Judge.
Albert, yeah.
Attorney Reed, I'm just on another Zoom getting the date. That's it. But we are here on this for sentencing, and we're ready in 30 seconds for that.
I have a work phone number, 20 years.
Got an old phone?
I got a 30 years now that I'm stopping here. I'm saying.
Last name, Timmy.
Oh.
What is Mr.
Ready? We're ready, Your Honor, on Gavin. Attorney Reed.
Let's call the city of Detroit versus Albert Gavin, case number Z8094571. Appearance for the record, please.
Good morning, Your Honor. May I please go with Daniel Reed, P number 30965, appeal on Mr. Gavin. Mr. Gavin, state your name for the record and present yourself.
Upper Quinshawn Gavin III.
Can we see you, Mr. Gavin? Did you make yourself known? Turn your video on.
I thought it was on.
It is on. It is on.
Now it is. Yeah.
Good morning to you, sir. Good morning. Today is the date and time set for sentencing. I do have a copy of the PSI. Did you go over that with your client, Mr. Reed?
Yes, Your Honor. We have no additions or corrections to make that report at this time.
All right. As for purposes of sentencing, you want to allocate on your client's behalf?
Yes, we'd indicate, I think your probation department did an excellent job in reviewing this case. I think the recommendation they made is fair and reasonable. I've told my client what it is, and we are willing to accept that, Your Honor, if the court would allow.
All right, Mr. Gavin, is there anything you would like to say on your own behalf? You don't have to before I impose sentence.
No, sir.
All right, I went over the report myself, and there was one thing that was, a couple of things that kind of concerned me about the report. And I let's see if you can clear this up for me, Mr. Gavin. On the last paragraph, the second to the last line, or the third to the last line, the needs plus survey early intervention as appropriate level of treatment is reasonable. It wasn't. His recidivism risks are as follows: when not employed at the time of most recent arrest, has been on probation 2 times as an adult, does not really care what other people may be going through. What did you mean by that?
Could you say that again, Your Honor?
It says here that your recidivism risk is as follows: was not employed at the time of the most recent arrest, has been on probation twice as an adult, and does not care what other people may be going through.
I don't know
That
what
part
that statement
does
is.
not care what. Does not care what other people may be going through was something that stood out to me. What did you mean by that?
I don't remember saying anything like that, Your Honor.
You went over the report with your counsel, correct?
Yes, sir.
Well, clear it up for him if you can, Mr. Gavin. Tell him what you mean. You mean that you understand other people and that you're going to do the right thing.
Yes, sir.
Okay.
So that's something that you don't recall saying, does not really care what other people may be going through? And the last part of that has used alcohol and has used illegal recreational drugs.
Speak up, Mr. Gavin. Speak up. If you didn't say it, you didn't say it. If it was misinterpreted, tell him. Speak up.
What the judge saying, I don't remember saying that to anyone.
Okay.
So let me ask you this. Would it be true if there's somebody said that you said that, or not true?
I'm going to say not true. That's not something I would say.
Okay. Another thing, how many times have you had how many drunk driving convictions have you had?
None.
Okay, this is your first drunk driving conviction. It mentioned in the report. And what is jungle juice?
It's like liquor and everything mixed in one. It's like a big punch.
Fruity stuff, huh?
Yes, sir.
And the last thing, so I think I understand that part of the report. Most important was that this was only your first OWI related incident. All right. Do you have an issue with alcohol, sir?
No, sir.
And I guess I asked that question, and that answer comes kind of more than likely than not, people are going to say no, even if because some people don't think they even have an alcohol problem. And I asked that counselor to see what we're going to do about the outpatient substance abuse treatment program.
It makes sense. You're very thorough, Your Honor. We appreciate that. We're trying to help people, and I agree. You're trying to help them.
All right. It's going to be the sentence of the court. It's going to be the sentence of the court that we're going to sentence you to a 12-month term of probation. I will review that in 6 months. There's going to be. I'm not going to order you to do now the outpatient substance abuse treatment program. We'll hold that and we'll see how you progress on probation. I'm gonna order you to no alcohol, and I'm not gonna say no marijuana. I don't know if you, but no other illicit substances, because now marijuana is a legal one. I'm gonna have you test twice monthly for urinalysis. I'm gonna have you attend and complete the alcohol highway safety, attend the Mothers Against Drunk Driving Victims Impact Panel, and view the short film Consequences. Pay $100 assessment fee and pay a $15 urinalysis fee. There is a monthly fee for probation, which would be $35 a month probation fee. I suggest you pay the urinalysis and the monthly fees as they come up. So if the court is inclined to release you from probation in the 6 months, if you've done all the requirements, I don't want to have to try to refund you any of the money. All right, so pay that $35 probation fee per month. And it's going to be a $240 fine, and it's going to be all the other statutory costs related to this, which would be a state cost of $50, crime victim rights $75, misdemeanor orders cost $65. There will not be an attorney fee. You've retained your own attorney along with the $240 fine. $100 assessment fee, and any other fines, statutory fines and costs. It'll be on the judgment of sentence. If you have any issue or don't understand it, then you will be able to talk to your attorney about it. In the report, Mr. Reed, this is the first time I've been presented with this as a judge. It did indicate that in the victim world, I won't say, because it appears that he was not injured in this, but his car was totaled, that he is seeking restitution. So if there's going to be a restitution hearing, then that needs to be presented in front of the judge. But I will allow the restitution hearing to go forward. It says it was on the value was on the next page of the report. I do not see that. So you may want to talk to probation about the value, and but I will order at least a restitution hearing if the individual comes forward and once that hearing.
That's fine. Would the court consider at this time zero restitution, and that is supported by the facts? I mean, if he got paid by the insurance company, there's no law. We don't want unjust enrichment, so you know what I'm saying.
He also may have,
somebody else is on the record too. They don't mean to be.
He also may have some even if some additional cost as far as
deductible or anything like that, right?
Deductible or something like that he may ask the court to want to be compensated for. So I'll just leave it at that. And if I don't see on this report that was sent to us, I don't see anything that says the value. Obviously somebody has seems to have that value somewhere, so that'll give Mr. Gavin an idea of at least what that person is speaking. So we'll hold that matter, and if there's a restitution hearing, I won't order to pay and order restitution for those reasons, but I will have make available a restitution hearing for the alleged victim. Okay.
That's more than fair, Your Honor.
All right. Anything else?
Only thing I have to say, Your Honor, I appreciate your thoroughness. I hope it continues in your judicial tenure. You know, I know we get tired and apathetic, but I mean, I appreciate that you saw things that I hadn't even seen. and I'll be more, concerned with that when I see that, because that makes sense. What you said made 100% sense. It made sense, and I appreciate that.
And the reason why I point those things out, because it seems like we're living in a world now that nobody seems to care about what other people are going through. And it's to me, it's part of the problem. And only time somebody really sees a different way is when they're going through something. And then they want everybody to understand their plight, you know what I'm saying? So I kind of, those things stand out to me, and I wanted to find out how you felt about that, Mr. Gavin, if that was what you actually said.
That makes 100% sense. Do you understand it, Mr. Gavin?
Yes, I do. Yes, I do understand it, but I'm not cut like that at all. I'm very empathetic about people, and I care about people's feelings just like I would want somebody to care about mine, Your Honor.
And you're
absolutely okay. Absolutely, and I believe you, sir. I believe you. All right.
Okay, thank you, Your Honor. I appreciate you, Mr. Gavin.
Have a very good rest of your day, and you're going to have to report to probation, Mr. Gavin. I'm going to write the file, report to probation, and they should get in contact with you. And if you have any issues, you're represented by one of the best attorneys in the state. He knows what to do if you have any issues, right?
So, Mr. Gavin, you have to contact probation. If they don't contact you within a certain amount of time, make sure you do, so you can get this matter on track, okay?
Yes, sir.
All right, thank you, and I thank the court. Stay safe.
All right, have a good day. Best of luck to you both.
Everybody do that. Thank you. I appreciate your kind words, too. Yes, thank you very much.
Thank you.
All right.
Okay. Let's, what we're ready on?
Your Honor, I'm ready to go back on the record with my client, Mr. Garcia Ramos.
Let's go back on the record with Mr. Garcia Ramos. Mr. Garcia Ramos, I've given you an opportunity to speak to counsel. Counsel, what's your client want to do?
Bueno, ¿hay alguien que esté listo para proceder? Sí, su señoría, estamos listos con el caso del señor Eduardo García Ramos. Así que volvemos en el acta con el caso del señor García Ramos. Señor, le di la oportunidad de hablar con su abogada defensora en una sala privada. Dígame, abogada, ¿qué quieren hacer?
Your Honor, my client would like to ask that this matter be adjourned for him to have an opportunity to speak to an immigration attorney.
Su señoría, mi cliente le gustaría pedirle a usted tiempo para poder hablar con un abogado de inmigración. Le gustaría un aplazamiento.
He needed at least 3 weeks, Your Honor.
Él va a necesitar por lo menos 3 semanas, su señoría.
I come back on June 11th, sir, June 11th, 2025 at 8:30 a.m. for a pre-trial date, all right?
Así que, señor, regrese usted aquí el 11 de junio del 2025 a las 8:30 de la mañana para que tengamos nosotros la consulta previa al juicio.
Está bien.
That's fine.
All right, if there's nothing further, sir, have a very good day. Best of luck to you.
Y si no tiene algo que agregar, señor, que tenga muy buen día y muchísima suerte.
Una pregunta más.
I have one more question.
What is that?
¿Cuál es?
Me han estado viniendo los papelitos de mis tickets, pero me han estado viniendo 3 a mi nombre y vienen otros 2 de otra persona que no son mías.
I've been getting these papers that have to do with my tickets, but I've gotten some in my name and some that are not in my name. They belong to someone else.
Oh, well, you need to concern the ones about that are in your name, sir.
Bueno, I'm sorry, Your Honor.
He needs to concern himself about the ones that are in his name.
Bueno, señor, usted se tiene que preocupar de los que le llegaron y que están a nombre suyo.
Sí, ajá, sí, porque, ajá, yo de hecho, pues la vez pasada me dieron 5, ahora me dieron 3 únicamente.
Yes, yes, because last time I was given 5, and this time I received 3.
Okay. Well, I have 5 cases here. Well, I don't know how many, 4 cases we called into the record for you today.
Bueno, yo tengo aquí 5 casos, no, 4 casos que constan en el acta hoy.
All right. So if there's nothing further, sir, I'll see you back on June the 11th, 2025 at 8:30.
Así que si no tiene algo que agregar, señor, lo veremos aquí el 11 de junio a las 8:30 de la mañana.
Está bien, sería el mismo link al que me tendré que conectar, ¿verdad?
That's fine. And will it be the same Zoom number?
Yes.
Sí, con el mismo número de Zoom para entrar a la sesión, señor.
Está bien, muchas gracias.
That's fine. Thank you very much.
Are you very much welcome? Have a very good day.
Que todo le vaya bien y tenga buena suerte y buen día. Your Honor, yes, same to you. Interpreter has to zoom into another courtroom. I'll be back shortly, though.
Thank you so much.
¿Sí me puedes escuchar?
Hold on a second, sir.
Espere tantito, señor.
What is your name?
¿Cuál es su nombre?
Ariel Lucero.
Ariel Lucero.
Do you have a case number?
¿Tiene usted un número de caso, señor?
No lo tengo ahorita.
I don't have it on me right now.
Estoy trabajando.
I'm at work.
I don't see you on the docket, sir.
Señor, yo no lo veo aquí en la lista de causas.
¿No?
¿No?
Ya, porque hice mi servicio comunitario y todo.
Oh, because I've already done my community service and everything.
What is your complete name?
Díganos su nombre completo, señor.
Ariel Rabel Lucero Rendón.
Lucero Rendón. Ariel Lucero Rendón.
Spell Rendón. Is that a hyphen in between Lucero and Rendón?
Y entre los apellidos Lucero y Rendón, ¿hay un guión?
No.
No.
Pero me preocupa porque me llegó una carta que otra vez que tenía que llamar, por eso estoy llamando.
But I'm worried because I did get a letter saying that I had to come to court again. That's why I'm calling in today.
Ariel Rabel Lucero Rendón.
Ariel
Rabel
Lucero
Lucero
Rendón.
Sí.
Yes.
I did
my community service already.
Your cases are closed out.
Tus casos quedaron cerrados, señor.
Oh, muchas gracias. Es lo que quería saber.
Oh, thank you so much. That's what I wanted to know.
Oh, thank you so much.
Thank you so much.
Have a nice day.
Your Honor, if I can ask, I see Officer Sorrell is here on Donald Gibson. Did Donald Gibson appear?
Yeah, he fled out already. 2 counts of improper plate, count of improper plate and unregistered entitled.
You hear that, Officer Sorrell?
Okay, Your Honor, that was a plea deal for him. Do you need me to stick around for anything else, sir?
No, I appreciate it. I thought I dismissed you. I thought I dismissed you, but you must have been in another room when I did. I'm sorry. Be safe out there, officer. Have a very good rest of your day.
Thank you, sir. Goodbye.
All right, Ms. Villarreal, you're free to go to your next hearing. Are we ready on Mr. Cuevas? Mr. Cuevas, I've given you an opportunity, back on the record, Mr. Cuevas, I'm giving you an opportunity to speak to counsel. Counsel, what's your client want to do?
Vamos a volver para que conste en el acta con el caso del señor Zúñiga Cuevas. Señor Zúñiga Cuevas, le di la oportunidad de hablar en una sala de consulta privada con su abogada. Señora abogada, ¿desea ser su representado?
Your Honor, my client says ready to accept the people's current offer to have him plead to blockading and the insurance and registration matters to be dismissed.
Su señoría es el abogado, corrección. Mi cliente se quiere adherir a la oferta ofrecida por la fiscalía de declararse de que estaba bloqueando el paso de el enmendado del original y de desestimar los otros dos cargos.
Is that what you want to do, Mr. Cuevas?
Señor Cuevas, ¿eso es lo que usted quiere hacer?
Sí.
Yes.
All right, stipulate to the face of the ticket as an accurate factual basis for that responsible plea in your client's behalf, Counselor.
Abogado, por favor, estipule bajo las bases de hecho para la reducción, el enmendamiento de el ticket para su cliente, señor.
So stipulated, Your Honor.
Estipulado, su señoría.
Stipulate the probable cause for the dismissal of the other matter.
Yes, Your Honor. So stipulated.
Y la estipulación de la causa probable para desestimar el otro. Sí, su señoría, es desestimado, estipulado.
I'm going to find your client responsible for the amended count of blocking traffic in lieu of fines and costs. I'll allow him to do 6 hours of community service.
Voy entonces a encontrar a su cliente responsable de cargo enmendado de que estaba bloqueando el tráfico y le voy a imponer 6 horas de servicio comunitario.
Mr. Cuevas, is 313-354-3539 the best number to reach you at?
Señor Cuevas, el número 313-354-3539 es un buen número de teléfono para comunicarnos con usted.
Sí.
Yes.
You have the number to the Southwest Detroit Community Justice Center, sir?
Señor, ¿y ya usted tiene el número para comunicarse con el Centro de Justicia Comunitaria?
Sí.
Yes.
All right, I'm going to have you contact Ms. Quinteo this afternoon to set the hours up. I'm going to give you till June the 25th to complete the hours. If you don't have anything further, sir, I wish you the best of luck. Have a very good rest of your day.
Está bien, señor. Entonces yo le voy a dar hasta el 25 de junio para que cumpla sus 6 horas de servicio comunitario. Esta misma tarde tiene que llamar a la señora Buentello para establecer cómo, cuándo y dónde va a hacer esas horas de servicio comunitario y ese día 25 de junio se vuelve a anotar aquí con el mismo número de Zoom a las 8:25 para confirmar que usted las hizo y ya queda desestimado su caso.
Ok, bien.
Ok, very good.
Have a great day.
Que tenga excelente día, señor.
Muy bien, gracias. Igualmente.
Thank you. Very good. Thank you. Same for you.
This is the city of Detroit versus Norma Rodriguez Sanchez, case number SP17015338, counts 1 and counts 2, SP17015391. Appearance for the record, please.
Este es el caso de la señora de la ciudad de Detroit contra la señora Norma Rodríguez Sánchez. El número de caso es SP170-15-391. Your Honor, in my list there is only one case, 391. Where can you repeat, please? And I'm sorry, the other two.
SP17015338, counts 1 and counts 2.
Thank you, Your Honor. Y los números de caso SP 170-15-38, cargos 1 y 2. Sus comparecencias, por favor, para que consten en el acta. Thank you, Your Honor.
Daphne Bradfield on behalf of Ms. Rodriguez Sanchez. State your name for the record, please.
Daphne Bradfield representando a la señora Rodríguez Sánchez. Señora, por favor, diga su nombre.
Norma Rodríguez Sánchez.
Norma Rodríguez Sánchez.
For purposes of arraignment, she stand mute and wait for more readings, Your Honor.
Para los propósitos de la lectura de cargos, su señoría ya va a permanecer en silencio. Y va a ceder la lectura formal de los mismos. Sorry, Your Honor.
Winner or not guilty plea on your client's behalf will give your client a $0 bond. There's 2 off-docket matters, a prohibited left turn and a no insurance proof.
Está bien, yo le voy entonces a introducir una declaración de no culpabilidad en el nombre de su cliente y voy a imponer una fianza de $0 y tiene dos casos de que dio una vuelta prohibida y el otro no tiene seguro.
All right, get your client an updated offer. Keep in mind, Ms. Rodriguez, if you don't like the offer, you have an absolute right to a trial. I'm gonna put you in the breakout room with Ms. Bradfield. She's gonna get you an updated offer. Let us know what you wanna do when you come out.
Señora, la voy a mandar a una sala de consulta privada para que hable con su abogada que le va a conseguir una oferta de resolución por parte de la fiscalía. Por favor, vaya a la sala de consulta privada para hablar con su abogada, la señora Bradfield.
Okay.
Is she there? Okay.
Join the room, please.
Por favor, señora, únase a la sala de consulta privada. Gracias.
Trying to find you, Ms. Oh, that's what it is. Okay, let's pass the matter. Ms. Sayas Lopez, Ramos Lopez, necesitas interpreter?
Ms. Ramos López necesita intérprete. Prenda el micrófono, turn on the mic.
All right. This
Sí,
is the
sí
city of,
ocupo intérprete.
Yes, I do need an interpreter.
this is the city of Detroit, Mr. Berry, versus Cialis Ramos Lopez, case number SP 1686701, counts 1 and counts 2. Appearance for the record, please.
Se llama el caso de la ciudad de Detroit versus Ciclalis Ramos López, números de caso SP 1686701, cargos 1 y 2. Que todos digan los nombres para que consten en el acta, por favor.
Sí, yo soy Ciclalis Ramos López.
Yes, I am Ciclalis Ramos Lopez.
Elwood S. Berry Jr. on behalf of Ms. Lopez, Your Honor.
Y Elwood S. Berry Jr. representando a la acusada, su señoría.
For purposes of arraignment, my client would stand mute.
Para el propósito de lectura de cargos, mi cliente va a guardar silencio.
All right, good morning, Ms. Lopez. I'm going to enter not guilty plea on your behalf, give you a $0 bond. Mr. Berry, get Ms. Lopez an updated offer. Keep in mind, if you don't like the offer, Ms. Lopez, you have an absolute right to a trial.
Muy bien, así que vamos a procesar una declaración de no culpable para su cliente darle a ella una fianza de $0. Abogado, consígale una oferta de resolución actualizada, por favor, y señora, mantenga en mente que si a usted no le gusta la oferta de resolución, usted tiene todo derecho de ir a juicio. Vamos a pasar ahora a la sala. Toque donde dice join o unirse.
Pass the matter.
This afternoon. Ask him.
Ms. Lopez gonna do?
Valid documents, Your Honor.
Okay.
All right, let's go back on the record with Ms. Lopez. Ms. Lopez, I'm going to dismiss your case for providing valid documentation. If it's nothing further, ma'am, have a very good day. Best of luck to you. Okay?
Vamos a volver ahora en el acta con el caso de la señora López. Señora López, vamos a desestimar sus cargos debido a que usted tenía documentación válida. Así que si no tiene algo que agregar, que tenga muy buen día y buena suerte.
Gracias, muy amable.
Thank you. You've been very kind. Thank you.
Buen día.
Have a good day.
This is the City of Detroit versus Alicia Marie Lake, case number SP 152-88901, SP 169-5573, counts 1 and counts 2. Parent for the record, please.
Elwood S. Berry Jr. on behalf of the defendant. State your full name, Mrs. Lake.
Alicia Lake.
For purposes of arraignment, my client would stand mute.
Are not guilty plea in your client's behalf, give your client a $0 bond. I'll recall the warrant on the other matter. That's a license improper, Mr. Berry. That's in warrant status, and it went along with the failure to use turn signal. She owes $126 on that. Ms. Lake, I'm going to get you in a breakout room with Mr. Berry. He's going to get you an updated offer. Keep in mind, if you don't like the offer, you have an absolute right to a trial, okay?
Okay.
Join the room, please. Pass the matter. Mr. Pantaleon?
Señor Pantaleón.
Yes, sir.
You don't need an interpreter, sir?
No, sir. I can speak English.
Very good. Good morning to you.
Good morning, Your Honor.
Waiting on a lawyer.
Ready, Your Honor.
Now let's go back on the record with Ms. Sanchez. Ms. Sanchez, I've given you an opportunity to speak to counsel. Counsel, what your client want to do?
Ya le di la oportunidad de hablar con su abogado. Estamos nuevamente en el récord con el caso de la señora Rodríguez Sánchez. ¿Qué desea hacer su representada, señora abogada?
Your Honor, my client is aware of her trial and formal hearing rights. However, she would like to enter a guilty plea and accept the people's recommendation.
Su señoría, ella está al tanto de sus derechos, sin embargo, ella quiere aceptar la declaración, ella quiere aceptar la oferta de la fiscalía y introducir una declaración de culpabilidad.
And that is to plead to the amended charge of allowing an unlicensed driver to drive and dismissal of the 2 civil infractions.
Y ese acuerdo es que permitió que alguien sin licencia manejara, el cargo enmendado de eso y y la desestimación de los otros 2 cargos restantes, que son infracción civil.
Is that what you want to do, Ms. Sanchez?
Señora Sánchez, ¿eso es lo que usted quiere hacer?
Sí.
Yes.
Can you raise your right hand, please?
¿Puede levantar su mano derecha, por favor?
Do you swear or affirm to tell the truth, whole truth, and nothing but the truth?
¿Usted jura decir la verdad, solo la verdad y nada más que la verdad?
Sí.
Yes.
Put your hand down.
¿Puede bajar su mano, señora?
Do you understand the maximum possible penalty for this offense is 93 days in jail and or $500 in fines?
¿Usted entiende que la máxima penalidad por este tipo de delitos podría ser de hasta 93 días de cárcel y o hasta $500 de multa?
Sí.
Yes.
Do you understand that you have an absolute right to a trial?
¿Usted entiende que usted tiene absolutamente el derecho de ir a un juicio si así lo quisiera?
Sí.
Yes.
Ms. Bradfield went over your other advice or rights in the breakout room, did she not?
Y mientras que estuvo en la sala de consulta privada con la señora Bradfield, la señora Bradfield le informó de cuáles eran sus derechos. ¿Es así?
Sí.
Yes.
You understood those rights?
¿Y usted entendió esos derechos?
Sí.
Yes.
Do you have any questions about those rights?
¿Tiene alguna pregunta acerca de esos derechos?
No.
No.
You know, by taking this deal, you're going to give those rights up.
¿Y usted entiende que tomando este acuerdo que le están ofreciendo, usted está renunciando a esos derechos?
Sí.
Yes.
Has anybody offered you anything other than what's been stated in the record?
Y aparte de lo que ya se ha establecido aquí, que consta en el acta, ¿alguien más le ha ofrecido alguna otra cosa?
No.
No.
Now, let me draw your attention back to March 26, 2025, around 4:34 p.m. in the city of Detroit in the area of Verner and Livernois. Did you have an occasion on that day to come encounter with the Detroit Police Department?
Señora, déjeme llevar su atención al día de la hora y el lugar de los hechos, que fue el 26 de marzo de 2025 a las 4:43 de la tarde en las inmediaciones de Vernon y Livernois. Ese día, esa hora, en ese lugar, ¿lo paró un oficial de policía?
Sí.
Yes.
You operate a motor vehicle?
¿Y usted estaba manejando un vehículo, señora?
Sí.
Yes.
Officer asked you to produce a valid driver's license.
Y el oficial de policía le pidió que le enseñara una licencia de conducir válida.
Sí.
Yes.
Couldn't do so, could you, ma'am?
Pero usted no se la pudo mostrar, ¿verdad, señora?
No.
No, I couldn't.
Why is that?
¿Por qué no se la pudo mostrar?
No tengo licencia.
I don't have one.
Very well, I'm going to find your client guilty of the amended count of allowing order to do 12 hours of community service. I will dismiss upon completion. And with the stipulation of probable cause, I'll dismiss the other 2 matters now.
We so stipulate,
Está
Your Honor.
bien. Yo voy a encontrar a su representada culpable del delito enmendado, del cargo enmendado de que dejó que alguien sin licencia manejara, y voy a imponer para ello 12 horas de servicio comunitario. Y después de la estipulación de la causa probable, voy a desestimar los otros 2 estipulados, su señoría.
Está bien.
That's okay.
All right, I need a good phone number from you, ma'am, please.
Oh, I'll put it in the chat, Your Honor.
Señor, necesito un buen teléfono para comunicarnos. Su señoría, yo lo puse en el chat.
Well, I'm gonna have to give them to Mr. Phillips anyway.
Bueno, yo se lo voy a tener que dar al señor Phillips de todos modos.
Is 313-467-7462 the best number to reach you at, ma'am?
Señora, el mejor número de teléfono para comunicarnos con usted es el 313-467-7462.
Sí.
Yes.
And do you have the number to the Southwest Detroit Community Justice Center?
¿Y usted tiene el número para comunicarse con el Centro de Justicia Comunitaria?
Sí.
Yes.
All right, I'm going to ask you to give Ms. Blinteo a call this afternoon, set the hours up. Once the hours are complete, we'll dismiss the case. I'm going to give you till June 25th to complete the hours, ma'am. If you don't have anything further, I wish you the best of luck. Have a very good rest of your day.
Señora, por favor, llame esta misma tarde a la señora Buentello para establecer cómo, cuándo y dónde hacer esas 12 horas de servicio comunitario, y le voy a dar hasta el día 25 de junio a las 8:25 de la mañana para que se vuelva a conectar aquí con el mismo número de Zoom con esas horas establecidas. Si no tiene más nada que agregar, que tenga muy buen día.
Gracias, igualmente.
Thank you. Same for you.
All right. Have a great day.
Está bien, señora, que tenga excelente día. Tiene que tener esas horas completadas para ese día.
Gracias.
Thank you.
This individual does not need an interpreter. This is the city of Detroit. First case, Jesus Pantaleon, case number SP132-98061, SP1701514, counts 1, 2, and 3, SP1701541. Appearance for the record, please.
Jesus Pantaleon.
Daphne Bradfield on behalf of Mr. Pantanel.
All right, good morning to you, sir. Today is the date and time set for a show cause. Ms. Bradfield?
For purposes of arraignment, he stand mute and waive formal readings.
We're going to enter a not guilty plea on your client's behalf. We're going to give your client a $0 bond, and we will recall the warrants. Ms. Bradfield, do you have an ink pen? I'm sure you do.
Yes.
All right. The cases outside of the docket are improper display of plate, expired plate, failure to stop at a stop sign, and then an old count of improper license. Ms. Bradfield, give Mr. Pantaleon an updated offer. Keep in mind, if you don't like the offer, sir, you have an absolute right to a trial. I'm going to put you in the breakout room with Ms. Bradfield. Let us know what you want to do when you come out. Give me 1 second before you join that breakout room, Ms. Bradfield. I'm running this driver's license. Join the room, sir. All right, his license is valid, Ms. Bradfield. I'm gonna put you in the breakout room with him. Let us know what he wants to do when he comes up. Pass the matter. Let's go back on the record with Ms. Lake. Ms. Lake, I've given you an opportunity to speak to counsel. Counsel, what's your client want to do?
Your Honor, my client would avail herself of the people's current offer, which is to allow her to enter a plea to allowing for the no license charge, and to enter a plea to as blockading for the off docket of failure as to the turn signal. The remaining matters, off and on docket, are to be dismissed.
Is that what you want to do?
Yes.
Can you raise your right hand, Ms. Lake, please? Do you swear or affirm to tell the truth, whole truth, and nothing but the truth?
Yes.
You can put your hand down. Do you understand the maximum possible penalty for this offense, 93 days in jail and/or $500 in fine?
Yes.
You understand that you have an absolute right to a trial?
Yes.
Mr. Berry went over your other advice, rights and breakout room, did he not?
Yes.
You understood those rights?
Yes.
Any questions about those rights?
No, sir.
You know, by taking the deal, you're gonna give those rights up?
Yes.
Has anybody offered you anything other than what's stated in the record?
No.
Let me draw your attention to March the 26th, 2025, around 7:23 p.m. in the city of Detroit, in the area of Central and abroad. Did you have an occasion on that day to come in encounter with the Detroit Police Department?
Yes.
Operating a motor vehicle?
Yes.
Officer asked you to produce a valid driver's license.
Yes, he did.
And you couldn't do so, could you, ma'am?
No, sir.
Why is that?
It's been suspended due to another court case, and I through health problems, I haven't had time to go and get it reinstated yet.
All right, very good, ma'am. I hope your health it's better now, or if it's not, I hope you continue to.
I resolved that issue.
And it gets better. All right. I'm going to find you guilty of the amended count of allowing. For this, you stipulate to the face of the ticket as an accurate factual basis for that responsible plea, counselor, on your client's behalf.
So stipulated, Your Honor.
Stipulate the probable cause for the dismissal of the other matter.
Yes, Your Honor. So stipulated.
All right. For that responsible plea, I'm going to find your client responsible for the amended count of blocking traffic. In lieu of fines and costs, 6 hours of community service, and allowing will be 12 hours of community service. I'll dismiss upon completion. Dismissing the other two matters now. Ms. Lake is 248-222-2195, the best number to reach you?
Yes.
And do you have the number to the Southwest Detroit Community Justice Center?
Yes.
All right, give Mr. Phillips a call this afternoon and set up the hours and come on back June 25th. You know, if you complete the hours, it's not necessary that you return, but Mr. Phillips will make sure you're on the list. And if you don't have any further questions, I wish you a happy birthday, ma'am, coming up. And
thank you.
I also am glad that you got your help in order. If there's nothing further, have a very good day and best of luck to you.
Okay, I have a question. Do I have to, you said if I complete the hours before the next court date, I don't have to show?
No.
Okay.
All right. Best
And
of
that
luck
was
to you.
June 20th?
25th. Call Mr. Phillips this afternoon. He'll get you all together.
Okay.
All right. Best of luck to you, ma'am. Have a great day and happy birthday.
Thank you.
City of Detroit versus Enrique Guevara, case number SP 165-06291. Appearance for the record, please.
Esta es la ciudad de Detroit. He needs interpreter, Your Honor? Yeah, okay. Esta es la ciudad de Detroit, thank you, Your Honor. De la ciudad de Detroit contra el señor Enrique Guevara, número de caso SP 165-06291. Sus comparecencias, por favor, para que conste en el acta.
Elwood S. Berry Jr. on behalf of the defendant. State your full name, sir.
Edward Berry Jr. representando al acusado. Señor, por favor, diga su nombre completo para que conste en el acta.
Enrique Guevara.
Enrique Guevara.
Good afternoon. Good morning to you, sir. Today is the date and time set for a trial. Mr. Berry, get Mr. Guevara an updated offer. Keep in mind, if you don't like the offer, sir, you have an absolute right to a trial.
Hoy, buenas tardes, señor Guevara. Hoy es el día y la hora establecido para su consulta previa al juicio. Señor Berry, por favor, consíguele al señor Guevara una oferta de resolución por parte de la Fiscalía. Señor, entienda que si no está de acuerdo con esa oferta, tiene todo el derecho de ir a juicio. Por favor, vaya a la sala de consulta privada cuando reciba la invitación para la misma.
Ok.
Ok.
Join the room, please. Let us know what you want to do when you come out.
Señor, por favor, vaya a la sala de consulta privada número 2. Okay. See you there, Mr. Berry.
Yes, ma'am.
Your Honor, with your permission, I'll move back into the other courtroom that needs me, if that's all right. I don't think there are any more Spanish-speaking defendants here today.
No, thank you so much.
You're so
Have
welcome.
a great day. We'll see you soon.
Absolutely, Your Honor. As always, a pleasure.
My pleasure's mine. Mr. Phillips.
Yes, John.
What about Mr. Gilmer? I don't think I've seen anything for him. He's set for review today. I'll see his file. Maybe it wasn't with you. And when?
Yes. You set for review today?
Yeah, but maybe it wasn't with you. I'm gonna check the file.
Oh, Mr. Gilmore?
Yes.
No, he's not 1 hour.
Sure. Yes. Unless you've got community service. Let's go back on the record with Mr. Pantaleon. Mr. Pantaleon, I've given you an opportunity to speak to counsel. Counsel, what's your client want to do?
Your Honor, my client would like to enter a guilty plea. He is aware of his trial rights. And that plea is if he was to plead as charged to improper plates, the other matters will be dismissed.
Is that what you want to do, Mr. Pantaleon?
Yes, sir.
Can you raise your right hand, please? Do you swear or affirm to tell the truth, whole truth, nothing but the truth?
I do.
You can put your hand down. Do you understand the maximum possible penalty for this offense is 93 days in jail and or $500 in fines?
I understand.
Do you understand that you have an absolute right to a trial?
I do.
Ms. Bradfield went over your other advice or rights in the breakout room, did she not?
She did.
You understood those rights?
I did understand.
Any questions about those rights?
Not at the moment, no.
You know, by taking the deal, you're going to give those rights up?
I do understand that.
Has anybody offered you anything other than what's been stated in the record?
Can you repeat that one more time?
Has anyone offered you anything other than what's been stated in the record?
No, they have not. No.
Let me draw your attention back to March 26, 2025, around 10:40 p.m. in the city of Detroit, in the area of Martin and Devereaux. Did you have an occasion on that day to come and call with the Detroit Police Department?
What was the time on that, please?
1:40, 3/26, March 26 at around 1:40, 2025, city of Detroit, Martin and Devereaux.
Right. I do recollect that.
Were you operating a motor vehicle?
Was the one operating the vehicle?
Does the officer ask you to produce valid insurance for that vehicle?
I did not produce any.
And you couldn't, why is that?
I did not have any insurance due to the fact that my car was being repossessed and I was getting rid of everything that was attached to that car.
Very well. I'm going to find your client guilty of the amended count of improper plate with the stipulation of probable cause. I'll dismiss the other matter.
We so stipulate, Your Honor.
And I'm dismissing SP 132988061 for providing valid documentation. 12 hours of community service served and dismissed upon completion to 734-405-9217, a good phone number from you.
That is correct, yes.
And do you have the number to the Southwest Detroit Community Justice Center?
I believe this is the one that my lawyer has given me, 313-879-2155.
Exactly. Call Mr. Phillips this afternoon, sir. Set the hours up. I'm going to give you till June 25th to complete the hours. And the hours are complete, we'll dismiss the case. If you don't have any further questions, sir, I wish you the best of luck. Have a very good rest of your day.
You too, Your Honor. Thank you so much.
Thank you. This is the city of Detroit versus Takia Green, case number SP 158-39801. SP 160.
Good afternoon, Your Honor.
Good afternoon. SP 160-33091. 17-318411, counts 1 and counts 2. Appearance for the record, please, Ms. Bradfield.
Daphne Bradfield on behalf of Ms. Green. State your name for the record, please, ma'am.
Takia Sean Green.
All right. Good morning to you, ma'am. Today is the date and time set for a
Show cause.
show cause.
For purpose of arraignment, she stand you away from a reading.
Enter a not guilty plea on your client's behalf, give your client a $0 bond. Ms. Bradfield, Ms. Green has some older cases. I see two of the matters here. Now she owes more than just these two. One is and these are pretty recent. No insurance proof is at 336, and another no insurance proof is at 288. I will allow your client to pay the reinstatement fee upfront on those two matters in an effort to see if she can get a valid driver's license.
Thank you.
The other matters are, and if you have your ink pen ready.
Yes.
A improper display of plate, a 6 to 10 over the speed limit, a seatbelt ticket, and a 21 to 25 mile an hour over the speed limit. I have no issue if the city doesn't have any issue to set that matter aside. I have no objection to setting those aside. Ms. Green, Ms. Bradfield is going to get you an updated offer. Keep in mind, if you don't like the offer, you have an absolute right to a trial. Go in the breakout room, speak to Ms. Bradfield. She'll explain things to you, okay?
Okay, thank you.
Join the room, please. Hey, what's Mr. Enrique gonna do, Mr. Bear?
He'll be entering a plea to allowing, stands ready to do community service.
Is his number in the chat?
It is going there right this minute. I'm doing it now.
Thank you. All right, let's go back on the record with Mr. Guevara. Mr. Guevara, I've given you an opportunity to speak to counsel. Counsel, what's your client want to do?
Your Honor, my
Está
client,
bien, bueno, para que conste en el acta con el caso del señor Guevara, le di la oportunidad de que hablara con su abogado. Señor Berry, señor Berry, ¿qué desea hacer su abogado? ¿Su representado?
Your Honor, my client would avail himself of the people's offer to enter a plea to allowing, and he stands ready to do community service.
Su señoría, mi representado quiere adherirse a la oferta ofrecida por la fiscalía y él va a declararse del ticket enmendado de que dejó que alguien sin licencia manejara.
I'm going to dismiss the case because Mr. Guevara paid a related civil infraction.
Ay, señor Guevara, yo más bien le voy a quitar el caso, voy a desestimar el caso porque usted pagó una infracción civil relacionada con esa parada.
Sí.
Entonces ya, no tiene caso, ya.
¿Libre?
There's nothing further, Mr. Guevara. Have a very good day. Best of luck to you.
I'm free to go. Sí, señor Guevara. Está libre. Puede ya desconectarse.
Gracias, Dios los bendiga.
Thank you. God bless you.
Are you welcome?
Igualmente, señor, a la orden.
This is the City of Detroit versus Christopher Alexander Grady. Case number SP 103-3439, counts 1, 2, and 3. SP 104-52601, SP 145-95641, SP 942912, counts 1, 2, and 3. Appearance for the record, please.
Elwood S. Berry Jr., on behalf of the defendant, state your full name, Mr. Grady.
Christopher Alexander Grady.
Your Honor, for purposes of arraignment, we would waive the reading of the information and stand mute.
Good afternoon to you, Mr. Grady. I appreciate your patience. Enter not guilty plea on your client's behalf. We'll give your client a $0 bond. He was here last time. I allowed him to pay the read fee up front. That has not been done. Get Mr. Grady an updated offer. Keep in mind, if you don't like the offer, Mr. Grady, you have an absolute right to a trial. Let's see how many, I counted 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 cases into the record. There's 14 cases on the docket, so somewhere we're missing something. Your date of birth, Mr. Grady?
My date of birth is November 5th, 1987.
What's your address?
My address is 13343 Kilbourne Street, Detroit, Michigan, 48213 zip code.
Were you ever at Peyton Street?
No, sir, I never lived there.
Were you ever at Guilford Street?
Yes, sir, 5934 Guilford. Yes, sir.
All right. I think we have the wrong Christopher Grady that I was mentioning, that I allowed him to pay the refee up front. And we have it's just two Christopher Grady's here and only one showed today.
Oh, excuse me, Your Honor, I want to apologize for the inconvenience for earlier too.
Let's not even go back. We're looking forward, all right, Mr. Grady? All right. Grady did. That's the other Mr. Grady. So I'm gonna give you an opportunity, sir, to pay this $288. Mr. Berry, if you have your ink pen ready, let's just go over what Mr. Grady has, because it's kind of convoluted on the document. I counted 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 cases into the record. I think we have, this file is mixed up too. This Mathis, we have a couple of Brady's, and this is a different Brady. Do you have a son?
Yes, sir, I have a junior. Yes, Your Honor.
Where is he?
Oh, Christopher Jr.?
Does he live in, has he ever lived on Peyton Street?
Yes, sir, yes.
Well, we need to see him too.
Okay.
This is the wrong Brady. This is his file.
Okay, they all were scheduled for today?
Yes. Can you get him in here, sir?
Yes, I can.
We can wait till tomorrow for him.
Okay. Your Honor, will be coming in or Zoom?
Zoom is fine. Zoom is fine.
No problem.
So here, Mr. Berry.
So it's just one grading?
No, it's 2 grades.
Just
So
2? Okay,
gotta get a summary. All right, Mr. Berry, we're looking at a license improper, an unregistered untitled, a no insurance, all misdemeanors, a driving while license suspended, a loudspeaker ticket, a driving while license suspended, an unregistered untitled, and a no insurance. He owes 2 civil infractions One is 288 on a no insurance proof, and the other was 210 on a disregarding traffic control device, all old tickets.
So we want to know what.
Potentially, if he pays, he can just set that aside until tomorrow, if he gets a son.
The one born in 2005.
Yes. Potential, if he pays the 288, he can potentially be set up to get a valid license. I say that, sir, because I don't know what your driving record looks like in other jurisdictions, but that would get you clearances here at 36 District Court. Give me that. You don't know how long I understand the Guilford address?
That's 5934 Guilford.
Yeah, that's where you stay?
No, I no longer reside there. The address that I gave you, the 13343 Kilbourne Street, that's where I reside at.
13343
Kilbourne Street.
And that's east side, but that's 482 what?
13.
Kilbourne is Kilburn?
No, that's that's KILBOURNE.
BOURNE. All right, Mr. Ferry, speak to Mr. Grady in the breakout room. Mr. Grady, Mr. Ferry may get you an updated offer. Keep in mind, if you don't like the offer, you have an absolute right to a trial, all right?
Thank you. Yes.
But the docket itself is to be ignored, correct?
Yeah, just those matters I called, the 8 matters that I gave you. And then he just owed the 288 for and the 210, but the 288 is the one that potentially is messing his license up, all right?
Thank you, Your Honor.
All right, pass the matter, join the room, please. Let's go back on the record with Ms. Green. Ms. Green, I've given you an opportunity to speak to counsel. Counsel, what's your client want to do?
Your Honor, if we could check the register of actions for her matters, she's under the impression that these matters are already adjudicated.
Miss Bradfield.
I'm just asking.
You know these matters aren't adjudicated. Now, which one do you want? Which one do you feel that you've taken care of, Ms. Green?
I mean, I thought that was taken care of in the past, but like I said, that was my first time ever getting arrested or anything as far as that. So I didn't know. I don't know how it goes. So she said it wasn't then. It's nothing that I'm trying to dispute.
I mean, I can tell you, no, these matters are not adjudicated.
All right, thank you, Your Honor. Your Honor, if we could have the opportunity to allow her to pay those reinstatement fees up front so she'll be able to get a license and bring it in next court date. She's also going to be taking the online driver improvement course as well.
I'm going to give you an opportunity to pay these fees up front. Like I told Mr. Grady, I know it can get you clearances here at the 36th District Court. I don't know if it's going to be you're eligible for a license because I don't know what your license looks like in other jurisdictions. I'm going to give you a pretrial date of June the 4th, 2025 at 8:30.
Your Honor, if we could give her a little bit more time, her mom just passed 2 days ago, to give her time to funeralize her mother first before she try to address these matters.
I'm so sorry to hear that, ma'am. My condolences.
Thank you. Thank you. I have all documentations if it's needed for the course also.
Well, it's not about documentation right now.
Okay.
When you don't have any date and time for the services yet because it's just 2 days ago, huh?
It was just 2 days ago. Yes.
Can you come back on June 17th?
Yes, sir. Yes, I can.
All right, June 17th. Now, what you need to do before that date, ma'am, and as soon as you can, come bring $90 down to the 36th District Court and pay those reinstatement fees up front. That's the only way I can do it. If I could allow you to pay it online or something, I would, but there's no way I can do that. You're gonna have to come to the courthouse and you're gonna bring $90. You have 2 reinstatement fees on no insurance proof. I've marked a file, and that I'm sure they know down there when you come what I need. And if something is wrong, you can always come up to the courtroom and we can try to rectify it for you. Again, I'm gonna send deepest condolences out to you and your family. We're gonna keep you in our prayer. And hopefully that gets you a valid license as well, all right?
Thank you, sir.
All right, best of luck to you, ma'am. June 17, 2025 at 8:30 a.m. is your next court date.
Okay, thank you so much. You have a blessed day.
You have a better one. Appreciate your patience,
Thank you, Your Honor.
Okay. You're free to leave, ma'am. Hernandez, I think that might do it.
Thank you, Your Honor. Yes, we're done. Thank you very much.
And at least next week, I'm sure, but hopefully before then.
Perfect. Thank you. Bye-bye, everybody. Have a good day. Ciao. Thanks.
Right. Let's go back on the record with Mr. Grady. Mr. Grady, I've given you an opportunity to speak to counsel. Counsel, what's your client want to do?
We seek a bench trial date, Your Honor.
All right, that's what you want to do, Mr. Grady?
Yes, sir.
And we'll need the number to that case 280 for the 280-88.
Are you ready for an ink pen, sir?
Oh, 1 second. Yes, Your Honor, I have an ink pen in hand.
It's SP 104-52592. SP 104-52592. Insurance-no proof. Insurance-no proof. Trial date is going to be June 17, 2025 at 9 a.m. You pay that $288, you can potentially set yourself up to get a valid license. I would do that ASAP, all right?
Yes, thank you. Yes, sir, Your Honor.
There's nothing further, sir. I'm gonna put your son's file down there until tomorrow. If he doesn't show up tomorrow, we're gonna have to put a warrant out for his arrest, all right?
Yes, I'll call him. Yes, sir.
All right, best of luck to you, Mr. Grady. Have a very good day, and hopefully get that valid driver's license, all right?
Thank you. Have a peaceful day, Your Honor.
You as well. All right. Okay, that will sync